place this in front of one of the doors.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
I would like you to place this in front of one of the doors.
Oh, goodness. Here you go.
And I would like you to place this in front of one of the doors.
Not another dog. Oh,
The
boy.
dogs in this campaign
Okay.
are way too strong.
So, you guys are going to see...
It's time to start poking some eyes out.
You're going to see two things you immediately recognize. One hover out of the door, and one something cloaked in shadow, but you can kind of make out its form of some kind of canine
They
exit
can
the door.
see it, right?
You can see it as well. Oh, no, I'm sorry. You don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going on.
I can
You heard them enter the room, but you can't see what's going
I
on.
can probably see this guy because he's 10 feet from the cage.
Yes.
Just the one.
I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
That's good.
What is one?
Can I have one of those, the black marker? Is it on the table?
Right there.
Yikes.
Can I lie about what I rolled?
Oh.
6.
All right, hold on.
OG dice to make an
Dang.
appearance.
6.
Does anybody want... Can I go before somebody and I can cast haste on somebody? Like, I have a thing where I can switch initiatives with somebody.
I can also switch in this.
Yeah, I mean,
I rolled a
I rolled a
12.
4.
Even though you're in a cage, I do want you to roll.
I did. I rolled 14.
Okay, hold on.
So I'm at 11. If anyone wants me to go before them, I can cast haste.
So-
I'm
Yeah.
last as of right now.
What did you get?
4.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you,
then I
you
don't
guys
need
are
to.
both.
Yeah,
I rolled
I go
14.
before him anyway.
But I can have you go
All right, I'm
before
sorry,
me
Matt,
if
what
you
did you
like.
roll?
I just go for him so I can cast haste
Okay,
on
hold
him.
on.
Yeah. So you can...
And Dylan, what did you roll?
11.
Okay, let me just roll for the enemies, and then we'll get the full
I have an
lineup.
idea. Why don't you switch with him, and then I'll switch with you?
Then you would go last.
But then he would go first, you would go second.
Well, no, because he would.
Well, in our order.
Oh, yeah.
If he switches with you, now you get the 11.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll switch with him, and he gets my 14. So it'd be 14, 11. I'll take the 4
I'm 6.
Since he's in the cage.
since I'm in the cage.
So it'd be Milo, then
And
Jack, then me.
it's
then
better
Beckus.
for me if you guys are engaged with people because that triggers my sneak attack anyway. So I'd rather be down towards him.
How high is the ceiling in here, Chris?
It's rather low, maybe like 10 feet high at the most.
Okay.
And
You guys are all
okay.
flying.
All right, who switched?
Well, hold on.
Milo's
I'm
first.
sitting at an 11. He's at a 14. He's at a
4,
4. He's
and
at
I'm a
6.
6.
Right? Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah,
Does that make
yeah,
sense?
I'm good with that.
Okay. So,
Milo 14,
all right, so it's Milo first.
Jack 11,
Jack is second.
Dangar
Dangar,
6,
6.
Okay.
Thaddeus 4.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, baby, you.
Haste, you're gonna be with action surge, bro.
Okay, so
Bro, haste is
we have our initiative order.
Mark fighter, bro. I'm telling you, it's the way to go.
Gentlemen, what you do notice that shadowy creature to be is a shadow mastiff. It is a dark
This
demon dog. You're going to notice also a lesser beholder, and you cannot determine what exited the other room. You feel a presence, but you cannot see it. So,
Why can't I see it?
with that being said, Mr. Milo,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
I
see it.
will find the correct spell here.
I'm about to start swinging with this.
I'm going to drop the fly on the two of us, so we can just drop out of the sky there, and then
Hold on one second. I just need to pull up something.
Yep.
Time to start bashing skulls.
we need more tanks.
I mean, I got 103 hit points, but I'm sitting at 71 right now.
Do you know how to get back to a bookmark on D&D Beyond? Oh wait, found it.
There you go.
What? That's not good.
Gotta use my quarterstaff.
What did I say, bookmarks?
Roll 19. Even a 19 is a crit for me. You're going crazy.
Bro, I think haste gives you a
1
complete
second.
extra. You get 2 actions.
Yeah.
you get an extra action that you can use to make only one attack, and then you get more speed.
Yeah,
Plus 2 to your armor
speed is doubled,
class.
Your
So
AC goes
I
up by
can
2.
do
2 attacks with your
I
normal
can do
action.
quarterstaff, flurry of blows, quarterstaff.
Action surge.
Action surge.
Yeah, plus you have
Quarterstaff.
+2 to your armor class and advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, you get beefy.
So
So
we're gonna
haste
do
is legit.
I'm about
a
to.
crazy amount of.
Hopefully, if I can.
And your speed is doubled, so you're really, really fast.
And as
Bear
monk,
with me.
you're
I'm
already
almost
like,
almost ready for you guys.
I don't know if I should. I don't know if I want to go for the beholder. If I should just say screw it and go straight into that room where we can't see what it is. Just shout out to you guys what's in there.
I would say go for the beholder first because that seems like it's the only physical entity.
That's true. That and it can be like paralyzed, right, and hypnosis and all that.
I don't have haste, but I do have haste is concentration, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, Milo, what did you do for your first?
Okay, so I dropped fly on me and Jack.
Okay.
Then I'm going to take out a small piece of licorice root and kind of like shave it off towards him and cast haste on him.
Okay.
You're concentrating on fly, right, man?
And then I will just kind of move around behind him.
Okay. Take cover.
Yep.
Behind the big half orc.
Yes.
All right. End of your turn.
Yes.
Okay. Jack.
So I'm gonna say, I mean, my walking speed is 45. I'm saying
Okay.
I can
Well, it's
definitely,
doubled now.
I can walk up to that beholder
Yeah, absolutely.
and start poking out eyes.
It's eyeing you hungrily. Its mouth dripping
no,
with
no,
saliva.
I'm eyeing him. I'm ready for a fight. All right, let's get motion. All right, going for the quarterstaff first. Yikes! That's a 14.
It does not hit.
Okay, let's try again.
As you jab your quarterstaff towards him, he just hovers to the side,
Let's go blacked out dice.
licks his teeth.
It's an 11.
It does not hit.
That's gone.
You're struggling, Jack.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Eh.
Flurry of blows. I'll use one of my key points. Screw it. I gotta do some damage to this guy. Alright. Let's go with this one.
You're gonna run out of d20s.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
That hits.
On the flurry of blows. Alright. So then I'm gonna do this first. That's what? 1d8 plus 5 times 2, right?
You double the die, then add the 5.
Okay. So 14 plus 5. All right. So 19 on the first hit of the flurry of blows.
Okay, 1 second.
I'm going to save my action surge.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Wait, but I still have...
You still have another action.
Yeah. Okay.
Which you can do
I just
one
wanted to make
attack.
sure. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
So you can hit him with the second flurry blows and then hit him with the other action.
With the quarterstaff again.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it, 19?
Yeah, 19.
And then you also still have like stunning
Alright.
strike and stuff. You can go off.
Keep punching, kicking, stabbing with your quarterstaff.
So 17 on the second for
Okay.
the flurry of blows. To hit.
Oh, to hit. Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
All right, yeah, I was going to say. Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 5. So that's another 11.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go again with my quarterstaff at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to save my key points. I only have 4.
Yeah, that's fine. You move. Let's go.
17 plus 9, I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll go with this. Another 6 damage to
6.
him.
Okay.
All right.
The beholder is looking still pretty strong, but you did
Did about 30 something.
Yeah, you did a good amount of damage to him.
Could have done more.
Attaboy.
All right. So it's my turn now.
No. The Shadow Mastiff goes.
Okay.
Okay. 1 second.
You're still in the air. 10 feet in the air.
You are
Yeah.
still in the air. You only dropped fly on me and him. Me and my guy Milo.
It's okay. I have...
What more for what suck this? My boy Jacksepticeye.
Okay. How far are you all from the Shadow Mastiff right now?
I'm 40 feet from it.
30 feet. Nice and close.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Jack is also 30.
You're more than 30?
I'm in the cage.
Yeah, but you're more than 30 though?
Yes.
Okay.
He's
I'm
45.
I'm in the cage, so I don't think could it attack me if I'm in a cage.
It is a shadow.
No,
That's
but
true.
it has certain abilities that might affect
30
you, but it will not because you're further than 30 feet.
30 to Jack, 30 to Milo, 40 to
to
Dangar,
Okay.
and probably I would say.
All right,
another
it is
40
going to
to
move up 10 feet towards Dangar and Milo, and it is going to use its howl ability, which is going to emit a magical howl. Each creature within 30 feet, you got to do a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Where's the howl? I didn't hear a howl.
Wisdom saving. You too.
Wisdom.
Ooh, is this against being
Nice.
frightened?
Yes.
Okay, I have advantage on
18.
Oh, you do have advantage on that? Okay.
that. Which is still not good.
Actually, I think I have advantage on that too, but I rolled an 18.
Okay, you're good.
I got an 8.
What was it?
14.
15. I'm good.
Okay. And
Very nice.
Thaddeus, though, I think is good, though, right?
I'm too far.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
too far. Okay. But Milo,
Yep.
you've been frightened.
Scary.
It can only do that once a day, so don't worry.
Got stacked rings.
However, now, what's its Sorry, hold on. What's its speed?
Well, I already moved 10, so whatever.
Yeah.
Minus
Just
10.
bear with me.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have used guidance on you. That would have helped.
Sorry.
Okay. It's gonna
Reaction?
move towards Milo.
Oh, that's
Okay.
true.
How far?
Right up against him. And it is going to use its multi-attack.
Oh, great. How's not an action?
Proficient.
What?
Bonus
medium
action, the
armor.
how?
I can wear medium armor.
Actually, no, you're right. It is an action, so disregard. However, it did still
Oh, I
move.
just hit my leg, sorry.
It did still move towards Milo.
Big
right?
Correct. All right, so he's good right now.
Me.
Now it's on the beholder.
Good luck.
He's got a
I'm
big
chilling,
oracle
don't
up in his business.
Yeah.
Like how Jack is like the same size.
Yeah. You gotta be like Captain Insano.
Yeah, I was
You
just
gotta
gonna
be
say
the-
Captain Insano.
Shows no mercy.
So now,
H2O and just poke.
with the angle the beholder's at, it's directly facing Jack.
Yes.
Making you guys aware, though, that if the beholder is facing you directly, it has an anti-magic cone. So if he turns towards one of you, especially you guys, your spellcasters, you're not going to be able to use your spells unless you move out of its vision.
What's
just
the
making you
cone?
aware of
What's the
that.
range on the cone?
150 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And it's a cone or it's just a
It's a
line
cone.
of sight?
Don't worry.
So it goes.
So if he's
I'd say it's a 5-foot cone coming straight out from it. So more or less a line of sight.
I'll grapple him down.
okay.
But I would say that he's honestly facing you directly, Jack. So he's facing the front door like that.
Yeah.
Like he's not facing you guys. You guys are good right now.
Okay.
But if he does decide to turn towards you,
Also, what if like Milo's little? He's like behind this thing and behind Jack. Would he still be? Does he still count as line of sight?
yes.
Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna shoot that boulder right in the side of the face.
Okay, hold on.
I broke the seal.
I am.
I'm
He's
trying.
deciding what the beholder would like to do right now.
Some steel D4s. You want one?
Throw them at the beholder's eyes.
I'll take one.
These are D6s.
The D6s. I'm at.
Okay, it's going to do its action first. It's going to attempt to bite Jack. Let's see. 7 does not hit, right? All right, so it takes a chomp at you. You just back up, dodge it.
No problem.
You're the
problem.
fat Joe. You just leave. Back.
However, now it would like to use its bonus action. With its bonus action, it's able to use its eye raise. With that being said, it can use up to this particular beholder, being a lesser beholder, has 4 different eye stalks. Larger, more ancient beholders have a whole bunch. This one's got 4. So as a bonus action, it can attempt to use up to 3 of these eye stalks. With that being said, the first one it's going to direct at Jack, and it's going to attempt to paralyze you.
Is it like a ranged spell or is it?
I was gonna say because I'm like within 5 feet.
Yeah. If it's a roll to hit, it's with disadvantage.
You know, it honestly does not tell me.
Well,
Make
what's
a
it say?
call.
Does it say make a Constitution save throw, or does it?
Yeah,
say
it's a
roll?
saving throw. It's a
Oh,
saving
it's a
throw.
saving throw. So then
Yeah, it's not to hit.
You just
For
roll.
what is it?
13 dex.
Dex.
You have advantage on dex because of the haste.
Mm-hmm.
My dex is +5 too.
Oh, let's go. Oh,
20.
Yeah. Paralyzing ray does nothing.
Shrug that off. Shrug that off, Big Daddy. Big Daddy shrugging it off.
God.
So the beholder kind of like gets pissed off for a second. Now one eye kind of, its stalk kind of turns towards you. Now it's going to attempt to petrify you. Dex again.
14, but advantage, right?
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yep. 16.
You're good. The beholder now kind of snarls at you, real pissed off. And
Start bouncing my pet.
its
Yeah.
last is its disintegration ray. Dex again.
Again. All right, say less. That doesn't hit, or that doesn't work.
Come on.
Go.
There you go.
30-20.
Let's go.
You're good. The beholder misses all 3 of its rays, and it snarls in disgust.
What am I doing?
And it is now on the unknown creature in the room. So, again, you notice a presence in the room. You can't determine what it is. However, this creature...
It's a black fly.
It's a black fly.
Shades of Ragnar Oakenleaf.
Miss that, man. Good times. Me and my boy
The
Scraggler.
Oakenleaf brothers.
I don't miss them.
We murder trained your campaign.
Okay, this creature is going to move up to...
Jack.
How far how far is Jack?
Jack's all the way on the opposite side.
Yeah,
of the
how
room.
far?
65, 70 feet.
Okay. It's going to move towards Milo.
All right, so what is it now?
20.
At this point, as it's going to attack, it is an invisible stalker. Invisible stalker is an elemental. Whoever summoned it has given it instructions to defend whatever territory it's in. So it's going to listen to its maker or its summoner. With that being said, it's going to try to attempt a multi-attack, which uses 2 slams against the prey. Its first is a 16.
Shit, that's gonna hit. Oh wait, no. I'm going to, as it goes to hit me, I'm gonna put my hands up and block it with shield.
Okay.
Cast shield, so it does not hit me.
All right. So first does not,
17.
Oh, man.
and 15 doesn't hit, right?
Nope, it's still.
It's going to miss
17.
both its slam attacks.
Bounce off my arcane shield.
And that's it for his turn. Now it is going to Dangar Malice.
All right. So I'm still flying. I'm gonna fly
Judah.
into the corner.
Stalker, I barely know her.
Give me dragon's breath.
So can
You
you
don't-
do Dragon's
just-
Breath?
You have so
I
much
know.
access.
So-
Punch the hell out of
K-Moore has also said, protect
Tell
your
him to
squishy
speak
wizard.
He's gonna die.
So I'm gonna take out my thunderstruck little twig. I'm gonna say lava and fire my witch bolt at it. At the beholder.
At the beholder,
At the
okay.
beholder.
Um,
It's +7 to hit.
How long does
plus
haste
7 to
last?
hit. Okay, 1 second.
1 minute, but
Haste
that's
is like 10
rounds.
turns, yeah.
10 turns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haste
Well, that's
is-
a long
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Yeah,
But
it does.
if he gets hit and loses concentration,
Yeah, I know.
you're
19, Chris.
done.
19
with
hits,
your
yeah.
0 actions.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
roll
right. Like if
I wanna
you
get
lose
this
the
beholder
haste,
out of here.
you're
You're
fatigued.
incapacitated for
You're
until the end of
incapacitated
your
for a turn, so you'll
Yeah.
just be a target and get beat down. So it's
my- You ready?
I'm
you
ready.
got to try to
Alright.
protect.
So I landed my witch bolt.
Okay.
31 damage.
Woo! The beholder is still holding strong, but your witch bolt seared a big chunk off the side of its
You
face.
got to try to protect Milo.
Dangar, anything else?
Got any
Mm,
bonus?
hold on.
Quicken spell. Quicken it up.
So all right, so I'm gonna drop out of the air now because I'm gonna keep that concentration on my witch bolt. Actually,
Okay.
so well, you can because I'm still gonna concentrate, just not on fly. But I'm gonna hold that witch bolt on the beholder.
What does that do when
No,
you
put it
hold it
under
like
the
that?
feet. That's what it's supposed to.
Nothing.
The
It's just until his next turn.
well, it
If he
means I don't
doesn't get
have
hit,
to. I don't have to roll the hit witch bolt.
He
Ah,
just,
it's
he
just
just
gonna-
activates
Witch bolt
it.
stays connected, so I can just
Okay.
activate it next
But it's
turn.
less
Gotcha.
damage, I think.
Yeah, isn't like the second turn of it a little less?
Yeah.
What do you get? Like lose a couple dice from that?
Actually, I don't know if I want to keep this. It says I lose. It goes back to 1d12 from 6.
Yeah, it goes to
I mean, it's kind of
'Cause it auto hits.
And then never take another action. Then obviously, right?
bonus
Actually,
action.
no. I'm gonna keep it because
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action,
Okay,
so I'm gonna
trigger
keep it so I can
damage,
still
yeah.
cast other spells
Sure.
as my
Okay.
primary attack.
Yes.
But
Just not concentration spells.
But for
Okay.
my bonus action, I'm also gonna cast Dragon's Breath, and I'm gonna cast that on Milo. So
Okay.
he's got some.
What's the range of Dragon's Breath?
Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm checking you on this, bro.
Ah,
50
shit.
feet from him.
That's 15 feet. So
Yeah,
he's too
no,
far.
you're not casting Dragon's Breath.
All right, so then instead of that, actually,
You go to take a deep breath and you go, wait a second.
I'm gonna explode.
I'm gonna take a potion. Then I'm gonna take one of my greater healing potions.
Okay.
I need some d4s.
Up to Nia.
I'm gonna go new killer on my turn.
Schmadius.
Chain lightning.
All right.
Blow them all up.
There you go.
So I'm going to. All right. So I'm going to shoot at the hound.
Sure.
from
And yes, the
cage.
bars are wide enough you can get a shot. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. The room is pitch black. From your angle, all you can see clearly is the beholder. You notice there's commotion on the other side of the room. There's clearly a battle going on.
So there is a lightning bolt right now connecting me to the beholder right in front of the cage.
Okay.
Does that help him at all?
Does that generate enough light for me to
To
see
see
this?
beyond that,
Beyond it?
no.
Okay.
You're going to notice the lightning bolt, zooming across the room, sizzling.
Well, what about can he see the beholder?
I can
Yes.
already see the beholder.
Yes.
This is 10 feet.
The only thing clearly you can see is the beholder on
Okay.
the other side of the cage. You're not going to be able to make out the
I can't
stalker
see where Milo
or
is.
Milo. Yeah.
Shit. Okay. All right. So I guess since I can't see the enemies around him, I guess I have to shoot at take a shot at the beholder.
Yeah, we want to get rid of that thing anyway. Dude, petrified and paralyzed and disintegrated. That'll fuck us up real quick.
Yeah, and I can give Jack the help action so he gets advantage on his help all his attacks or just his first attack?
I think it's just first.
Just
Yeah.
his first attack. Right. So yeah, I'll just take a shot at the beholder, standing right there. 18.
Hits.
18 hits. It already took a lot of damage, right?
Yeah, good amount.
Trying to decide whether I run it. Yeah, Jack goes. If I knock it prone, then Jack has advantage on all of his strikes.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Can
so
his beholder be knocked prone?
I mean, it floats into the air. I mean, you can knock it to the ground.
Okay, cool.
2, 3, 4, so only
Knock
6.
it on its back,
Yeah.
back of its head.
Like Jack. Jack-
So normally it would be
on it.
7d6s. I'm going to roll 6d6s. Try to knock it prone. It has to make a dexterity saving throw of 17.
Okay.
Chris.
Seeing this happen, my eyes flash green, and I'm having like a flash of deja vu. I'm gonna give the beholder a roll of a 13 with my portent ability. I saw this happening before we came down. Here.
Okay,
So it's a
okay.
13 plus his modifier.
Okay. You know what I realized? Quick tech perspective here. We got to move this back a little bit. It's getting very hot. I picked up my dice and I was like, why are my dice so warm? It's not vented enough.
Gotcha.
I don't want the laptop to overheat. I got to yank it back a little bit.
Laptop's trying to cast fireball.
Yeah, that would not be good.
16. Savage attack.
All right, so yeah, in other words, it's not going to save.
Nice. So he's knocking the beholder prone. So next turn, you just
Stomp the fucking thing in the eyeball.
I'm gonna start curb stomping.
Eyeballs, plural.
I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I cast haste on it.
That's 31 damage to the beholder.
Okay.
My other portent is a 19. A good one to have.
And yeah, bonus actions, I don't have much, unfortunately. All right, so then I'll just use, so this thing gets knocked prone. I'll use my bonus action. I'll say, Jack, finish him off, and I'll help him. So
Sure.
he gets double advantage
Okay.
on his first attack. And then regular advantage on all the other attacks.
Should I roll 3 d20s on my first one?
I guess, yeah.
All right, it's back to Milo.
Okay. I am surrounded and worried.
I'll be
Uh,
there
knowing that
Hold
Jack
on.
needs to, I can't drop haste on him, or he will get murdered. I'm just
What do you
going
mean?
to how far? Oh, the beholder's way too far. He's more than 30 feet from this. Yeah. Okay. So I'll pull out 2 little silver pins, and I'm gonna flick one towards the Shadow Mastiff,
Yeah.
and one towards the Invisible Stalker,
Okay.
and cast Chain Lightning. And so they both need to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 1 second. Shadow Mastiff. Let's see what his is first.
What's the spell DC?
My spell DC is
Double
a
advantage.
17.
Ooh, Dex saving throw 17.
God damn.
Are you gonna Misty Step the hell out of there too? Just get the hell out of Dodge.
All right. Shadow Mastiff does not. And the 1 second. It's completely possible for a creature not to have any saving throws, right? Like that, right?
They can get +0 modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can wait for you.
All right. So 1 second. What's his dex? Ooh. Nope, they both fail.
Okay, it's gonna be 31 points of lightning damage.
Woo!
To each one?
Yep.
Okay, 1
God
second.
damn.
They just
Uh,
explode with
I got a good
arcing
idea for my
electricity.
next turn.
I'm gonna start swinging. I might throw in a couple elbows there and maybe a headbutt or two. I'm gonna say, wait, stop. Put your eyes down.
Yeah.
Bah, bah.
Gotta teach him how to go into the
You
shot.
said 31 or 32? I'm sorry.
31.
31. Okay. Anything else, Sir Milo?
Milo's not holding back. 31
Wait,
chain
I
lightning.
think I did that right.
Got my 3D,
Not moving.
I got my 3d20s ready to go for my
Hold on.
double advantage.
Hold on, wait. I rolled that wrong. It may be more.
He rolled it incorrectly. He's gonna re-roll. Chris.
What happened?
He rolled incorrectly. He's gonna re-roll.
Okay. Fair enough.
Wow, I rolled better. It's 39. I rolled d10s instead of d8s.
Woo!
I rolled better with the d8s.
Oh, let's go.
39 lightning damage.
All right, so -8 from each one, right?
Yes. Okay.
Let's go.
One second.
Oh, pterodactyl screw.
Stop it. Focus.
No, I can't. I'm
Lock
sorry.
in. You gotta lock in. Same thing I say to my students. Lock in. You gotta lock in.
And
You know what I tell my students? You're not getting the
You don't
truck
have
today.
students.
Go away.
um,
I have truck drivers.
Truck drivers.
Yeah, whoever needs a truck, just give me a call at Penske Central Ice.
And then at the end of my turn, can I try to save from the frightened, or is that not this frightened? Kind of. Howl?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me just see. Yes, you have to repeat the saving DC 14 Wisdom.
Still scared. I'm just
You have
terrified.
advantage on
Okay.
frightened.
Striking. Oh, I do. Thank you.
Yeah.
I did before.
Good reminder.
I rolled 2 bad on 4. Yes, that's funny.
Yes.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Let's
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I'm just after this unleashing of sparks, I'm just like, all right.
You are no longer frightened.
He's got a little pistain, but he's still going.
Right.
My turn.
CJ Pop says, "Hi guys, let's go. Knicks win." All right, so you're good, Milo, all right?
Yep. I don't want to because then they'll get to attack me.
Mr. Darkfist.
That's me.
Ha!
Although I just... Oh, it's right here. All right. So I'm going to try and take my quarterstaff, smack this little beholder that's prone on the ground. I'm going to try and go like a 12-6 to smash one of his eyes.
Oh, those are illegal in the UFC.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
So... Okay. So that doesn't hit, but I get
Why? What'd you roll?
6 plus 9.
He rolls it with
Yeah,
the
no.
double advantage.
Double
though.
advantage, so I still got 2 more. to go.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Okay. No.
Come on, last one.
Come on.
Come on, hit. I'm rooting for you, Jack.
Oh my god.
Bad.
11.
So what were you trying to do?
That's
He
the
rolled-
first attack.
He rolled a 6, a 4, and a 2.
No, I'm just saying, what were you trying to do, though?
His first attack.
My first attack was to try and smash my staff on one of his eyes.
Okay. You, for some
I
reason,
just miss.
you're jabbing the floor around him like an idiot.
So those go away. And then I still have my second attack.
You still have
action.
advantage on the second attack because he's prone.
That's a crit fail.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
Cross your fingers.
Go on.
These rolls, Jack, they're awful.
Oh, what is
That's an 11.
Oh my god, you're the worst, Jack.
You
There's
know
not enough. You don't have enough D20s to put in dice jail for these.
I absolutely do.
As you can see from the zoomed-in view, Thaddeus has a nice little suite with a toilet in it. There's our beholder and Jack, locked in heated combat.
You still have a second action and a bonus action.
I have another. Oh, I have another action because of haste.
Because of haste. Yes.
All right, here we go again. Here we go again. Well, I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Okay, 15 plus 9. That hits.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Now, finally got something.
Roll with advantage to see if you hit the nat 20.
That's true. I only
You
need
never
to hit a
know.
19.
You never know.
19, that's true.
19 is a crit for me.
I'm on Dark Fist.
All right.
Okay.
30, 19. So
Okay.
I get one hit in there. 1d8 plus.
The beholder's just on the ground snarling at you.
So he takes 6 damage.
Okay.
And then.
Now you can bonus action.
It's a long turn.
Oh, I actually already used my action surge in the last fight, so I can't use it for this one.
Oh, that's okay.
But I will indeed use my bonus action
Okay.
to hit my a flurry of blows, which is another 2. God damn it! Goddamn bouncy though. You know what?
Can you read that thing?
Yeah. 15 plus 9.
Roll
That
again with
hits.
advantage.
Advantage? Alright. 15 plus 9.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one hits.
Yes.
And then we'll go with the second flurry of blows.
Rolling the little itty bitty teeny dice.
7 plus. So
We just have to trust them,
7
folks.
plus 9.
yeah.
No one can read
16
these.
So 16 on the second.
Yes. Ty goes to the.
Defender.
Is there advantage on the second?
Oh wait, Ty goes to
Yeah,
defender.
right?
So.
That's what
we've always
That's
done.
what we've always.
Oh, so then that does not hit.
No?
No.
What's that one?
17.
Yes.
Ah, all right.
And I got 1.
All right.
So I got 2, right?
Yes, 2.
hits, yes.
So
2 out of the 3.
1d8 plus 5. Nice. So that's 12. And 10. So 22 damage.
Okay.
All right.
On
All
top
right.
of
Just
that.
jumping up and down on it.
22 total, right?
22 total.
Okay. The beholder's looking pretty bent out of shape at this point.
He should.
The other two, however.
Oh, Shadow Master.
I mean, they got hit.
We're back
pretty
to the
bad.
Shadow Master.
Oh yeah, now they are.
Okay.
I'm a little shoes.
Mr. Shadow Master.
Checking these quick.
Okay.
Trying to take their
He's going to
toll
attempt to
on me.
bite Milo.
No! My haste!
17 plus 6. I think that hits, right?
God damn it!
I'm not gonna
Okay.
cast shield.
Finally.
Fuck!
1d10 plus 5.
I'm gonna be tired.
No, don't worry. I have Warcaster, so I have advantage on my Constitution saves.
Let's go.
There you go.
Okay. So you're going to take 8 piercing damage, but 3d6 necrotic damage as well. So let's see what we get there.
Squeeze. Shut up!
12 necrotic damage.
You lock in. You're in a cage. You are physically locked in.
Oh, I'm
So
doing
20,
serious
right?
damage. You're over here.
20
missing
total
left and
damage?
Right.
Hey, listen.
Ouch. Okay.
What's the?
So this Shadow Master grasps onto your leg, and not only are you getting a little chunk torn out, but you also feel that sear of that necrotic damage get to you. And as...
For my Constitution save, I gotta make Constitution save for haste.
Okay.
Oof. Please do better. Please do better. I'm gonna use this one. Please do better. Okay, 18 plus.
Yes. Stay hasty.
Oh, and I
Start jumping around like Goku, ready for a fight.
I also F that up because it's a multi-attack, but
Too late.
You can
Yeah,
do
too
it.
late. You did it already.
It's too late.
You can do
It's too
another
late.
one against me.
No, it's too late.
No,
It's too
don't
late.
worry. You're okay.
Yeah. Too late. That's the DM's
He doesn't
fault.
want to lose that hand.
It's all right.
I'll remember for next turn if he's still alive. Just think of a bonus
I mean,
action.
the Shadow Stalker is right next to you as well. So
Yeah.
There you go. You gotta help out, boy.
No, that's the end of his
I
turn.
got a good next
So
turn.
now it is back to the Beholder. So it's going to use half its moves being get up. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Half the speed to get up.
It's not going anywhere though.
But I think attacking from the ground, it would have disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's like lying
Yeah.
on its back or whatever.
Plus now it's
Okay.
again.
So it's going
It's
to
on in his
attempt to bite
cone
Jack
again.
again.
If he wasn't on the ground, I couldn't have did my
No,
lightning.
it misses 12. All right. However, it is now going to turn towards Dangar.
Oh, good. Not good for you, but
It's not good
it's
for
better
you.
for me.
It is now emitting its anti-magic cone, and your witch bolt fizzles out.
Ooh.
With that being said, now it is going to attempt to paralyze you. Roll Dex saving throw 13.
How dexterous are you, Dangar?
A little dexterous. 13.
All right, Ty goes the defender. So it's paralyzing where he just shoots out and you just sidestep it. It is now going to roll its petrification ray. DC 13. Dex again.
Come on.
16.
Yes.
All right. Another side step. You're just
Keep your feet moving, Vanguard. Keep your feet moving.
You're jogging in place.
He's doing up downs.
Yeah.
and it just shakes his head.
They're not being a
snarls in
hand-to-hand guy. He's
frustration.
just kind of...
Disintegration ray. Another Dex 13.
Ooh. All right. That one did not pass.
Okay, so this thing shoots out. You're gonna take 4d8s of force damage.
You'll be all
I
right.
can live with that. I took a potion last turn.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Smart.
I can live with that.
Where are my d8s? These are my d8s, right?
I have a bunch
You
over
gotta
here.
color
if you need 'em.
code your dice.
I know, I did.
The eights are purple.
No, fuck colors. Colors are bullshit.
Stop. You guys
Colors are
colorblind.
bullshit.
You don't know what colors are.
You only have one eye.
You don't know what purple is.
Hold
Purple
on.
is blue to you.
You only have one
So? And blue, is,
Sidebar.
and blue is purple.
Sophomore year
What's
of
wrong with
college,
it?
the Baltimore Ravens were playing. Famous football team who wear purple jerseys. And Mike looks at me and goes, I hate it when the Ravens wear those blue jerseys. I'm like, that's not blue.
You take 16,
That's
16
purple.
force damage.
Okay.
Okay.
On
Yeah.
4d8s?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Whoa.
12?
It's a low roll. It's a
Yeah.
low roll. I'll take it.
12 damage. I can live with
No, 16.
16.
16 damage.
That's a low roll.
Yeah.
That's all right. On 4d8s, that's a low roll.
Yeah, I know.
That's 4s across
Oh,
the
well.
board.
that. Wait, so what does his cone do again? The vision thing?
Anti-magic. So unless you
It's a-
move out of that cone, you can't cast any
It's a
spells right
5-foot wide cone
Yeah.
that has a
Okay.
range of
I
150
can't cast
feet.
this, but would that would get rid of my witch bolt? I'm not casting it.
now. Yeah, but you were maintaining concentration on it, and
Yeah.
it's magic. And as it turned towards you, that's just going to
It
fizzle
breaks the
out.
concentration.
Yes.
Move that way.
Yeah, it's not difficult.
Okay. I got to recast it.
Now
I
it's
wanted
up
to
to
do
the
something
invisible
else.
stalker.
You got to help out my boy.
The
Yeah,
invisible
I know.
stalker is going to
No,
attempt to
well, I
attack
was
Milo
gonna
This
say
thing
again.
is on
both if I still had the witch bolt.
This thing is on death's door.
It's
I'll
going to
take
do
care
2
of it.
slam attacks.
Okay.
15 hit.
I will cast shield again. Hold my hand up.
Okay.
Arcane shield blocks it.
All right.
17.
14.
Nope. 17
All right.
on the shield. Bam. Both.
So it swings out twice and misses. He hits your shield the one time and then misses you on the second. It is now on Dangar.
Sweet. Okay. So I have to get out of this cone to cast anything,
Correct.
right? So that's out of
So
his
you
vision.
feel your essence of
I
magic
can
come
feel it
back
coming
within
back
you.
to me. Okay. So
You were feeling pretty ill and out of sorts as you were standing in this beholder's vision.
okay. So I'm gonna turn.
Oh, who's got control of the stream right now? Can you kick somebody?
I got you.
Yeah, kick
So-
that.
I'm gonna take out my
Yeah, you see it, right?
ball of bat guano and sulfur.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it up over my head. I'm gonna yell "La Beer," and I'm gonna throw a fireball right at Milo. But I'm gonna cast it as a careful spell.
Okay.
So since it's a save, he takes no damage from it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that.
Yeah, careful spell. If I cast a spell, it's someone that has to.
Yeah,
make
he's a
save.
sorcerer. You get that as one of
I
your
can
meta magics,
I can
right?
choose to have
Isn't that
them
what it is, meta
automatically
magic?
pass the save, but instead of taking half damage,
Yeah.
I take no damage.
Let's
So I'm gonna over my head. Yeah, Labir, throw the fireball right.
Milo probably looks a little frightened at first, but then he realizes, no, I'm good. I'm
Duck
good.
down and cover myself with my cloak, and then realize that I'm not getting burned.
I'm gonna fire it right at Milo.
Okay.
So what's the save on?
Taking my
Hold on.
D4s?
It's a Dex 15 saving throw for the wolf and
And the stalker,
and
right?
the
All right, one
stalker,
second. Days.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them.
It does not save on the stalker and the mastiff. 1 second.
Careful
D6s.
spell, son. I'm good.
Oh, I dropped my D6.
That saves on the mastiff.
Okay, so one is gonna take half damage, one's gonna take full damage.
Yes, so the,
Okay.
the stalker takes full, mastiff half.
All right, so I'm casting it at 5th level, so it's gonna be 10d6s.
Woo!
Let's go.
Okay. 12.
Who are you doing this for first?
15. What? It doesn't matter. It's an area effect.
Oh, that's right. It's
So
the same.
one's gonna fail, one's gonna pass.
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So
One
half
takes
of
half,
it.
one takes half.
12, 16, 20, 24, 26, 30, 37.
Wait, hold on.
So whoever failed is going to take
okay.
37, and whoever passed is going to take 19.
Okay, 1 second.
Hell yeah.
And
It's already 11
then
o'clock.
And I'm going to wink at Milo right after I do it.
Made a new friend.
Roll inside to see if Milo's aroused.
okay. Anything else, Dangar?
Actually,
So what was that, 37 on the stalker, you said? Oh, 19
whichever
on the
one that
hound?
failed, yeah.
Right? Okay.
Let's see. I think I'm good. Actually, no, I'm still not close enough to give Milo Dragon's Breath. No, I'm good.
It's okay, I'm gonna misty step out of there when I can.
All right. Me.
Based on the snatch. Trapped in
Alright.
your cage.
So I see the giant fireball. I kind of see where Milo is and stuff, but I still can't I only see like kind of a shadowy hound. I still can't
You might
make
see
out
some
what that
embers
is.
burning in the distance, up
But I
on
know the
ground.
thing is right here. I know it's beat up.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use my bonus action to use steady aim
Okay.
to give myself advantage on the attack.
Sure.
And I'll shoot my hand crossbow. Oh, thank God. That was a 15 and a 1. So the 15 plus 9, so that's 20.
That hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go full 7d6s, full damage here.
Yeah.
For sneak attack.
Yeah, last thing you saw was your new friend casting fireball on
Yeah.
your old friend. And then the room goes black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it
Oh,
away.
shit.
Put it away, Thaddeus.
21.
Savage attacker.
I know. 21 plus 5. That's 26, but savage attacker. Roll my damage die twice. Ooh, there's a lot of high numbers there. 10, 20, 30, 31. 36 damage on the attack.
Where's this beholder headed towards?
Yes! I see the beholder. I steady my aim. I take a deep breath out. I ease back on the trigger, and I send it right through the main eye, right through its pupil, right into its head.
It screams in horror and it just crumples to the ground.
Nice.
You are going to give yourselves, when you have a chance, just make a note of
Nah,
it.
you got it.
75,000 XP.
200 million.
We'll
hold
go
on.
right to
Where'd it
level
go?
20.
Why is it not telling me?
Well, no.
I'm the last one to go. Oh, no, he's fun. I was
He's
yes,
on
yes, I forgot.
Yeah.
Hurry up,
double
DM.
switched. We double switched to this.
Give my XP.
You can do it at the end, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Oh,
One and a half.
39. Sorry, 3,900.
Thank you.
Yes, 3,900. Okay. Is that it for you?
That's
Thaddeus?
it for me. Yeah, I did my
Okay.
bonus action and my action.
Sure. Back to you, Milo.
Mr. Milo?
All right, I'm going to Misty Step, second level, and just
Just
vanish
step right up
Fly
on
out.
there.
and land right next to that. He's like, "Thank you for not burning me." And then with
Can
that,
appreciate a fellow spellcaster.
I will go after the invisible stalker.
Okay.
I suppose we're going to. I'm just gonna start whispering in Halfling and cast Mind Sliver on it.
Okay.
So it
Nice.
needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. Okay.
Let's go.
Of
17.
Jesus. I got no bonus to
Bro,
intelligence.
dude's got a high DC.
10.
Let's go. Alright, so he is going to take 3d6 psychic damage,
Woo.
which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of psychic damage, and he also subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay, so whatever it's going to be?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll remember that when if you make
Yeah,
the
and
saving
I'll
throw.
put a D4 over here for it. Okay.
And
you're good?
Yep, I'm just going to hang out next to Thaddeus.
All right.
Dangar.
That's
Dangar.
Dangar.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna change.
Okay.
You want to come next to the toilet?
No.
You gotta use the
I'm
John.
not misty stepping into your
You gotta
shower.
use the John, Milo.
That might be safe in there. I should have did that.
You should come into it. It's the safest place.
Mr. Jack.
Move me up to the
Can you
shadow
cast
master,
Misty
please.
Step on him?
No.
Or you
don't
can't.
do
That's
so.
only on yourself, right?
Right up to the shadow master. My movement speed is
Yeah, your movement speed's like
million.
90.
yeah. Time for the quarterstaff.
Please, for the love of God, get a hit.
So this is just regular advantage now, right?
No advantage.
No
This is
advantage.
just dude chilling.
Okay. Nope. That's a crit.
Let's go. Kill his ass.
Crit on the first attack.
10.
You rolling that 20?
I rolled a 19, which is a crit.
Oh,
'cause I'm
okay, okay.
champion.
All right.
So 10. So that's 15 on the first hit.
All right, 1 second. Hold on. This is Mastiff, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going on for the second.
It yelps as you slam into it with the quarterstaff.
That's 25
25 damage?
to hit
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
on the second one.
Okay.
And that's
Nice.
17 more damage.
Okay. The Mastiff is barely, like, standing straight at this point.
Interesting.
You still have
It's
another-
wobbling on
you
its
still have
forelegs.
Another action plus the bonus.
Yeah.
action.
Its shadowy image is kind of, like,
Taste
facing in
is
and out.
so broken.
So
on
I
him.
just want
Yeah.
to, for my third attack, that doesn't hit. It's a 9, 13.
No.
Okay.
You get overconfident. You kind of swipe over it through the air.
So as my bonus action, I'm going to use unarmed strike,
Okay.
Catch these hands.
which is another 25
Okay.
to hit.
All right.
What type of unarmed strike?
At this point, if you probably point the
Elbow,
finger at
yeah.
this damn thing, it's
I
gonna
was
die.
gonna say it's
I
just
was
a
gonna
you
say,
just
I was
kick
gonna
that
do
door.
it.
Get it in
Yeah,
the
we'll
mouth,
do it that
I
way.
quit.
But what do you got? What do you got, Jack?
11 more damage.
Okay. How does this thing enter the Nether realm that it came from?
Just going to
How do you banish it back?
I'm going to elbow it right in its spine.
Just down.
And then just
Like wrestling, like double tap the elbow and
Yeah.
drop it in.
The rock bottom. The rock bottom.
Poor dog. The people's
The
elbow.
people's elbow.
The most electrifying move in D&D.
Another 3,900 for that. Okay.
Jack slowly takes off his elbow pad.
I got to close 2 tabs because of that. Thanks.
The crowd goes
wild. Jack, anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Well, the dog is dead, so he's not going next.
Do you want to use any of your movement? You still have plenty of movement left if you want to get near the thing.
Yeah, you can move me up.
Can we all see this other thing, or we just kind of know where it is from when it was attacking last?
Can we
Every time,
sense its
every
presence?
time it kind of attacks, it's revealing itself. Like it kind of like fades in and out.
Yeah.
If I was within 10 feet of it, I could see it.
Yeah.
You guys are on your
all
own
right,
right
so
now, 'cause I
the
can't see
stalker,
shit for where the fuck I am.
the stalker is gonna it's not gonna take an opportunity attack because you can't see it right now because it's not actively attacking. So it is gonna zoom back towards Milo.
Would he just get attacked with disadvantage?
No, you can't see this thing at all. So you
Okay.
feel a breeze kind of move past you, as Jack, and then as it approaches Milo, it's
Swing at the breeze?
yeah, it's gonna attempt to slam again, a multi-attack. Nope, that's a 13. 12. Sorry.
12. That is my armor class.
Well, it goes to the defender, so no. And then
Yeah.
one more.
We do tie goes to
We
the
do,
defender.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 15 plus 6. That's going to hit. All right, so.
Yeah, shield won't help me.
All right. 2d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. Shit, what is that? Ooh, 6. 10. 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Chris, do you want me to like print you one of these little thingies so you have like a little
What?
Little dice tray.
dice tray? And just...
No, you know what it is? I just have to like reorganize next session because.
Constitution save is I have advantage on it. 7 plus 2. Okay, 12 plus 2 is 1400. Yes.
Okay.
Still concentrating on haste.
All right. And that's its turn. So back to Dangar.
All right. So I'm gonna back up a little bit and move over so that I'm like right in line with it. I'm gonna take out my ball of fur in one hand and my crystal rod in the other hand. I'm just gonna say blot, and I'm gonna fire blot. I'm gonna fire a lightning bolt straight at it.
Okay.
It's gonna be it's a Dex 15 saving throw.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Ty goes to the defender.
It has a minus D4 to its saving throw.
Ooh. So yes,
no matter
it
what
hits.
it rolls, it takes.
So yes, it hits.
So Dangar gives it the big.
Good reminder, Milo,
No,
because I completely forgot.
All right. As the lightning bolt's going toward, I just focus my mind into it.
That is a lot of dice.
A lot of ones. 7, 8, 9, 11, 16.
And it was just that first saving throw, so it doesn't keep happening.
27 damage.
It still stands. However, this thing is like literally just like fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out, fade out, fade out. And it's just like it's shifting. It's constantly shifting. It's like moaning. Like, that's your turn?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna cast Dragon Breath now, but I'm gonna use. I have one of my sorcerer traits is I can double the distance of a spell.
Mm-hmm. What's that called again? I'm playing this. I should know this, yeah. Because I'm playing a sorcerer in my current BG3 playthrough.
So I'm going to do Distance Spell. I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath on Milo.
Sure.
So Milo's got Dragon's Breath.
Yeah.
Breathe fire. Or
And that's,
you can breathe whatever you want.
And that's your turn.
That's my bonus action, yeah.
Okay. Right. Thaddeus.
Can I, from the lightning and this thing flashing, can I vaguely make out where its presence is, even though I'm in the cage?
Yes. But you can't see it.
Okay. So I would shoot with disadvantage. I'll use steady aim to give myself advantage, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
I'm just going to try to shoot it.
Sure.
14.
No. Ty goes to defender.
Shit.
Interesting.
I mean, that's my turn.
Its AC is 14.
That's my turn.
Okay.
It's a one shot in the dark.
That's it.
Literally.
It just bounces off the stone wall behind.
off a wall.
Back to Milo.
All right. How does Dragon's Breath work?
So it's 5d6 of whatever type of breath you want to use, and it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. And he has to make a save,
It's
right?
it's a Dex 15 saving throw.
All right. Yep. I'm going to do that.
Okay. And I was also going to say, you're safe.
Take a step.
You're safe. Are you more than 15?
Yeah.
If
I'm
he-
gonna
even if he
step
angles
this
it
way
a
so
little
I don't
bit to
even
the
angle
left.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's good.
I'm going to step to the side of him and angle it into the middle of the room.
Okay.
So DC 15.
This little tiny happen.
DC 15 Dex? Okay.
Just lightning spewing out from his mouth.
Ooh, 18 plus 4. So it saves.
Does he take half?
So it's going to take half. It's going to take half.
How many is it?
It's 5d6.
Okay, don't even roll. How you destroy it.
Oh,
It had 1 health left.
Oh, man, I missed my shot in the dark.
I just give
I didn't even have to roll that saving throw. Like
I give
just
a
wanted to.
nod of recognition and just
Yeah.
take a deep breath before just expelling all of this electrical energy into it.
This thing just literally lets out this like shriek, like and just fizzles out of existence. Give yourselves
1 billion.
2,300 XP for that.
All right.
You know, it's funny because I feel like when I pick creatures, I probably should look at like what they have ability wise because this kind of was a boring creature. Literally, all it could do is slam, but I thought it was cool because it was invisible.
Yeah,
But it didn't really have any cool attacks. All right, now.
Walk up the
Brown
jack,
cow.
You may want to sit down.
Change
for
the
a
music.
minute.
Yeah.
And then I'll drop.
Because you guys are victorious.
hell yeah.
Drops the. So now you're like gassed.
I'm shot. Yeah.
Just for a little bit. A
Yeah.
couple seconds.
So,
You guys have killed everything
I go,
hostile in the room.
is it all dead? I heard a screech.
So as you destroy the last creature in the room, the
Anyone
door
need a
lets
toilet?
out another laughter. This
Yes.
time
Okay.
jovial again, and the door says, "Very well done. Ollivander really should have hired some better help around here." The door opens.
This door, stone door.
Yes.
The
Now,
cage open.
no.
God damn it.
Say, let's bounce.
Hey, wait.
One second.
Ice gel coming in handy.
I say, run your pockets, Thaddeus.
While you're reading that, can Jack come open the case and say, Jack, break these goddamn bars and get me out of here?
Say, fine. I drop kick the bars.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you want to attempt to open the cage?
Yes.
Okay. What do you want to do? It is locked. There's no key within sight.
Say, rip the bars. I'll use the crowbar on my end.
Yeah, I wanted
I'll
to try
aid
and
him with his strength.
With strength, please.
rip the bars apart. Yep.
Advantage. I'll aid you with my crowbar trying to pry it open.
Thank you, sir.
CJ Pop, well played.
Nat 20.
Okay. So, how are you going to explain what you're doing?
I'm just gonna walk up to the bars and
Flex
Not-
those big orc,
not
half orc
like-
muscles?
not-
Just nonchalant.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm just gonna.
like a cartoon.
Not even just easy. It pulls right apart.
Do you grab Thaddeus like
I walk out.
Can I step out?
No, yeah. I
Step
I
out.
pull them apart and
Okay.
I step to the side. and you
I
walk
gingerly
right
step out and say, thank you, my good man. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Also forgot to mention that as these creatures were destroyed, the torches relight
Oh, okay.
in the
That's
room.
what I'm talking about. All
It's
right.
fully lit. You see everything in the room.
Thank God.
So now that you're able to take stock of what you're seeing, there's gonna be some display cases, some tables. Almost everything you're noticing though may be of some value, but it's not made of gold. It's not jewelry. There's some ancient urns, some stone tablets, probably something of value to someone who knows what these objects are. None of you.
We've come here
You know
to rob
what?
this
Roll a
place
history
blind.
check.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Roll a
We've come here to
generic.
rob this place blind.
A generic hit. I want everyone to roll history.
All right. Guidance. My boy Thaddeus over here.
10.
Ooh, 20.
Okay.
13.
20.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
Guidance.
What about you?
10.
Okay. All right. Because of the high rolls, you are going to notice that there's one stone tablet that's of kind of appealing. It's got almost like a shimmering aspect to it, and it is of a language that none of you can decipher.
I hammer fist it.
I mean,
Break it into pieces.
Oh, no.
You really want to? You really
Hold
want
on,
to?
wait a minute.
I speak like 100 languages, so
If you can't read it, if you give me 10 minutes, I can read it.
That's very true.
do
You
we?
want this?
Is it? Can you tell me what language it is? Because I speak a lot of languages.
Tell me your languages.
Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling, Orc, Thieves King.
No.
Okay.
If you guys want to peruse around, I'll just give you a few minutes with my
Yeah.
book, and I'll read this and let you know what it says.
Attaboy, Milo.
I'm going to sit down in front of it and just, over the next 10 minutes,
Yeah,
slowly
yeah.
start ritual
Okay.
casting.
While
Right
this is
like
happening, I would like to investigate for the short sword that we've come here to look for.
Long sword.
Long sword.
All right. With that,
Yes, I have long sword.
I'm
Okay.
gonna,
With
I'm gonna
that
aid
being-
him in that.
you what?
I'm gonna aid him in that.
Okay. Roll for it.
All right. Aided on the investigation. Oh, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
I rolled double nat 20s.
What you do
It
see
appears in your hand.
what you do see laid upon one of the tables, it kind of looks out of place actually. It's a like burlap bag. rather long, elongated shape to it.
It's my wiener.
It doesn't look like it's rather valuable from everything else placed within the room. Do you pick it up? Do you open the bag?
Well, if
What
I
would you like to
investigate,
do?
does it have any traps?
No.
What in that 20?
So
No.
before he touches it, I want to roll Arcana too to check
Sure.
if there's anything magic about it.
I grab it. I immediately grab it.
Crit fail.
Okay. You notice absolutely nothing about it, just that it's
My nat 20. I don't good.
elongated shaped burlap like sack.
Does it look like it's the shape of a longsword?
Yes.
Okay.
Shocker.
So I know that from what I was told, I have to keep it in the scabbard.
Good boy.
So I'm going to leave it closed. I have a feeling. I know that Mask sent us here for this. I'm going to sling it over my shoulder. And then I turn to Jack and Orcus and I say, we've got what we've come for. This is what we need.
The job is done.
So at this point, I turn to him and say, "You're gonna tell me what that sword is for now?" Since you are,
You know what it is?
That's why he just asked you.
I mean, you can see the shape of it. You slung it over your back. I heard you talking earlier saying that we are here to find a longsword. So I would assume that was
Alright.
the longsword.
And I'll say, we were sent here to get it. Sent by Mask. But there's other variables here. Milo's deciphering the stone tablet, and with that investigation, the nat 20, do I notice any other thing that super looks of value in the room?
The only other
we
thing,
still have that one door that's locked.
Yes.
not necessarily locked, but closed.
Closed, true.
So yes, with that investigation, you do realize that the other 3 doors are open. They were just basically like cells where the creatures were being kept. There's nothing within them, but there is a closed door that remains.
All right, so I'm gonna turn towards the closed door. Same thing. I want to roll Arcana just to make
Sure.
sure I'm not gonna get teleported to fucking
To the
Wherever.
nether regions.
dirty 20.
Okay. There's nothing upon the door itself. It's just a plain old door. However, you sense a very strong magical presence within the
the
room
door.
that it's in.
I say,
No, beyond the door.
I say, 1 second, Dangar. I just want to investigate it. Like,
Can I
feel
tell
it
what
for
it
any
is?
traps.
No. You just notice that there's a very strong magical presence beyond it. You don't sense hostility from it, though.
I kind of just want to feel the door and examine it for any traps, any mechanisms that could
Mhm.
blow up in my face and kill me. 19.
Just grab it. Walk the door off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Make Jack.
Clearly, you
Yeah.
know what happened last time.
Call upon
19 to
Kool-Aid
investigate
Man.
the door.
You notice absolutely nothing about it. You're
Okay.
kind of like very carefully checking the seams. You're looking very closely at the handle. There's no mechanism. There is nothing wrong with this door at all.
Kool-Aid Man. I want
Reach
to
out
burst through the
and-
door.
I reach out and attempt to turn the handle.
Okay, 1 second.
You can't turn it. I'm Kool-Aid Man. I'm right through
How'd
that
you
door.
touch it? I cast invisibility. Where'd he go?
Bear with me, folks.
Cast invisibility, I disappear.
Where'd he go?
Oh no, come shave me, guys.
Why is this not working?
What is it?
Matt, did this damn thing run out of battery?
Hold it.
What is it?
Put that in the room.
What color do you want it?
Doesn't matter. You open the door, and there's a swirling portal just in this tiny little storage room.
I say, huh,
Okay.
okay.
So now that I know what it is. The door's open. I can see it. I
Yes.
want to roll Arcana again. What would I roll then to see if I'm from the magical energy coming from it? I want to see if I can tell it all, where it leads, or
History.
who put it together.
I don't know if you can.
I would roll Arcana again.
Arcana again.
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
Suckers.
You have no idea who constructed this portal, although you may have an idea. Possibly the person who owns this place. However, you again don't sense any hostility from it. You do realize it is a portal to somewhere else, but you figured whoever went through this portal left it open for a reason.
Has it been about 10 minutes for his?
I'd say it's been about
comprehension?
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll finish my little pinch of soot and salt and just finish mixing them together and
Mhm.
spread them out and try and read this tablet and let them know what it says. Let them
Okay,
know what it's
so
about.
this tablet is written in Celestial,
Ooh.
and
One language I don't speak.
this tablet basically recounts the founding of Baldur's Gate. So this was like a tablet that was laid upon maybe one of the temples or monuments of the city lost to time, probably worth a good amount of money to the right buyer. It's a priceless piece of history.
Priceless piece of history.
Yes.
We should take this back to the library.
Do you tell that to all of us?
I'm debating it.
It's so tempting not to.
Yeah, because you guys,
I know.
unless he tells you this, you still have no idea what this thing says.
Come here, fuckstick.
Mhm.
Roll for it. Roll for it.
No, I'm gonna tell them.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell them, be like, hey, this seems. I can tell them what you just said, the history of Baldur's Gate. And everything. It seems really important. You guys could probably sell it if you want. You could take it with you and sign a good faith, and then come with me. Come see Silas.
We could give it to Sequester. Let him look into it.
I mean, if it's worth a lot, then
Let's find out everything we can about it.
we appreciate this, Milo.
Take it back to the crib.
Yes.
So,
I won't mention it to Silas. You take it with you and then come with me and then meet with him, and he has another job for us.
all right. So, with that being said, anyone in particular just want to pocket this thing?
I'll take it.
All right. Just make a note that you have it. You don't have to add it to your inventory,
Add it
but
to your notebook
yeah.
that I just gave you.
I would call it like the founding tablet.
Okay.
I got you, man.
Or you can create
Well, let
your
me write
inventory
it.
just
I
through
know.
custom item and put founding tablet.
Hey, Cleric, how are you doing?
Either way.
Thanks for joining us.
I put my hand on Milo and I say in halfling, I'm so happy that we ran into you. You're a good friend.
It's been a number of years, but it's great to work with you guys again. And your new friend here, I'm glad he didn't burn me. Very nice of him.
Are you saying that in halfling or common?
It was just being half
Just halfling. And I say to him in halfling, he's a bit rough around the edges, but when you get to know Dangar, he's a good person to know.
Cleric, on the main screen, you should be able to see all the characters that everyone's playing right now.
I thought you were going to say I'm a good person. I was like, I'm not
No.
that.
You're not a good
You
person.
are an asshole.
None of us are good people, to be fair.
All
So,
right.
okay.
After that, I'm gonna go over to the portal with him and try and help him in any way that I can, kind of figure out what's going on.
Sure.
So can I roll it? Instead of Arcana this time, if he's going to aid me, can I do investigation?
Sure.
Can
should I push him into the portal?
While I'm helping him do Arcana.
Okay.
I'm going to
really
mosey
good
on
at
over to
that. 25.
Okay. You can tell that this is a teleportation portal, obviously. You know that there's no... basically, there's no traps behind it. There's no ill intention behind it. Did you roll investigation also?
18, yeah.
Okay. You determine that it is, made by Ollivander. He basically crafted this portal, and he's using it to travel to other destinations, probably conduct business of some sort. But if you were to travel through this portal, you're not going to be harmed.
Does it seem like...
And also, you can definitely tell it doesn't lead to like an ethereal plane or anything like that. It's probably somewhere within
Baldur's Gate.
Does it seem like...
not necessarily within Baldur's Gate, maybe like within Faerun. Like
Okay.
Does it seem like it leads to one place, or does it seem like it could go
One
anywhere?
place.
Okay.
As I walk over towards Jack, I take the long sword and I hand it him and say, Jack, keep this safe. And I hand him the long sword. You want to add long sword of mask to your inventory?
you don't have to physically like put it on D&D Beyond. Just make a note you have the sword.
suggest to you all, I can
Because
send...
again, you know this sword is for mask. You just don't know what it is exactly.
I'm going to, out of my pocket, pull out Elvis. I can send Elvis through and tell him to come back and see if he lives.
Okay.
You can
Use
see
him-
through his eyes, right?
No, but when he comes back, I can talk to him and he can tell me what he saw.
Send the rat.
I'd rather send a rat than send one of us.
I'm going to lower Elvis
Only
down.
James was still
and
I throw James's dead body.
All right, so you're gonna send Elvis?
Yeah, I'm going to telepathically tell him to go through,
Okay.
kind of
get
just
out
like
of here.
get a view of what he sees, spend like a minute there, and then come back through the portal if he can.
Okay. All right. So
And I will send him off and hope that
Elvis scurries
minute
into
he
the
comes
portal.
back.
Pops out onto the other side. He's basically going to be on this large like plateau within like a desolate landscape. High up
If he
in the
comes
sky.
back, if he comes back, I'll talk to him. And
He's going to look around and through his rat senses basically determine they're in some sort of like a ruined temple. He can't see anyone or anything from this point, like on the other side of the portal. Just a ruined temple. He's a rat. He doesn't know where the hell it is. But there's no hostility,
Yep.
you know.
That's
Okay.
kind of what he was going for.
Okay.
Okay.
As he comes back, so he's not dead. And I'll talk with him and I'll relay that to the rest of the group.
So he pops back in.
We have a couple different courses
Back into
of
the
action
room.
here.
We need to make a decision. We have the sword that you guys need for your deity or whatever. We have this
Tablet of
tablet.
value.
We have the black powder that Sequester and Miranda have probably finished their research on.
And we know Silas has a job for us as well.
He's really looking forward to meeting with you.
Maybe we should put a pin in this.
I just want to make sure we're going to be able to come back here.
Well, do you know if this...
Decisions.
Do you know from your magic if this portal would just close all of a sudden, or...
Can I roll to see that, or
You basically know that this teleportation portal can only be opened and closed by whoever created it. So whoever created it is on the other side of it and has to come back through it in order for it to close. But again, the rat had said it's a ruined temple in a desolate landscape high up on a plateau.
Does that ring a bell to any of you?
You don't know what
I have a different idea.
who went through it, when they're coming back.
Can we roll a history check to see
That's
if
what I was gonna
if
say.
that rings a bell to us if we know what that place is?
Well, is the rat giving us anything other than ruined
No.
temple?
No.
Oh, well, then maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said if it's coming from a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we rest here? And we can long rest almost in shifts. We'll wait for this fucker to come back. And then we can have Jack sit on him. And tell us what this temple is. Especially since I'm gonna only meditate for a few hours. You guys
you
need
don't
to sleep. We can kind of rest in shifts and see if he comes. When he comes back, obviously everyone will, wake the others. We'll have Jack hold him down. And we'll torture him and get the information out of him.
Great. Oh,
Before
Walking into a trap.
before you take your long rest, the door kind of whispers over to you guys.
Shut the fuck up, door!
Gentlemen, you leaving? Where you guys headed? Says it's in Elvish, so I don't know who speaks Elvish,
I
but
do.
yeah.
We both speak Elvish.
So the door's asking you, are you leaving? You going someplace?
So, well, why don't you tell us? Should we be leaving? Should we be waiting?
Well, I could tell you to leave. I could tell you to stay. What's in it for me?
What do you want? You're a
It's just
door.
a door.
Put it this way.
You want some nails?
If you were to kill my master, Ollivander,
Say less.
my presence would be released from this door and I would be set free.
Whoa, there's somebody in the door.
Say less.
Now, I understand you probably couldn't care less about me. I have nothing to offer you. I am but a soul within a door. But what I can tell you is that my master possesses quite a powerful object.
Okay.
This
that's
object
something.
This object could be yours if you were to defeat him.
Well, does he carry it on him, or is it in his hideout?
He carries it on him at all times.
We don't need to go to the hideout then.
No.
He just needs to come to us.
All right. Let's rest. We'll rest in shifts. We'll wait for him.
What I can also tell you
But wait,
is that my master may be gone for quite some time. He's set to meet someone. Well, that's all I know. I don't know who or where, but he has said it may be quite some time before he returns.
This portal will be open for a while. I still
also
think
don't
we
want to
should.
miss him.
I don't know if we should bring the tablet and the sword
No, I agree.
into this portal and.
No, I still think we wait. I mean, if there's nothing immediate, I mean, if we rest a couple times, for a couple times and nothing happens, we can go somewhere else. But there's no immediate pressure on us.
I could take the stuff back to the house. I'm stealthy. I'm sneaky. I could quickly get there, come back.
How far are we from the bastion right now?
Decently far. I mean, you're like 2 or 3 districts over, I think.
So how far of a walk is that?
Like an hour or two at the most.
Oh,
Not
okay.
extremely far, but
so
like
it's not like it's gonna take you days to get.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I could run back. I could double time it to the bastion, drop off the sword, drop off the tablet with sequester, and then double time back.
Okay.
I'll take Milo with me.
I was gonna say two of us stay here.
Milo's. I know Milo's a halfling. He's shifty. He's quick.
Short.
He can stay with me.
Short.
Yeah. We can hide amongst the shadows.
Not
and just-
I could actually hide behind you because you're a size larger than me.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that then. I'll stay here with Jack. We'll guard the portal. Hightail it. Get the tablet back. Get your sword back. Talk to Sequester if you can. I know he can be long-winded. If he can give it to you quickly, get the information about the black powder. If he's in one of his moods, I'll talk to him when we get back. We don't necessarily need that right this second. But
Hopefully, with Miranda helping him, he's a little happy.
yeah.
Just as a reminder, being that you're the one who hired Sequester, he only deals with you.
Okay.
He will speak to you, but he will not take any commands from you.
That's fine.
All right.
Just letting you know.
Well,
But
then,
Miranda's with her helping him, right?
Correct.
All right.
so why don't we have Milo stay with Jack then? And because I'm pretty stealthy too, I'll come with you.
Yeah, this way you could talk to Sequester.
Yeah. All right.
Before anybody leaves, I'll have them just hold up 10 minutes, and I'm going to use a ritual to cast Rary's telepathic bond. So for the next hour, we can telepathically communicate with each other.
Oh,
Nice,
Let's
nice.
go. Let's go. God, I miss having Milo on this.
So while
All
you guys leave...
I say that in Orcish to Jack.
All right.
So, yeah, if anything happens while you're gone, we'll let you know.
Sounds good. Jack,
I'll be here.
lock it down.
Don't worry.
All right, so you don't have to
Put
clear.
James's
I'm
dead
not going to
body
make
in
you clear
front
the
of the
board for
portal.
this, but what do you do when you return to the Bastion?
Do we have to roll anything to get back there, or just? All right.
You hightail it back.
So we get back to the Bastion.
Yeah.
I take the long sword, and I have a chest at the foot of my bed, right? That has a lock.
You
on
have a
it.
chest at the foot of your bed, but you also have an armory that's behind like a strongly fortified locked door with Brog Ironbelly. You know,
those. Oh, but those are Jack's peoples. All right. So
correct. But he works for the
do
Spectres.
you know the secret knock?
You all know the secret knot.
I knock, and I say, Jack has ordered you to guard this sword with your lives. Don't let anyone take it. And I say that to the.
Well, if those are
Brock.
Jack's people, wouldn't they only answer to Jack?
Jack is the only one that can issue him commands. Like if you want to do an action with the facility of the
that's
Bastion,
gotcha.
But I can
But-
still.
you could speak to him.
Yeah.
You know, you're not commanding him to do anything. You're
I
literally
can
just
speak for Jack.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Brog is a man or an orc of few words. He just goes and like opens up a chest for you to place the objects into, secure storage.
All right.
Place the object in.
So I
Yeah.
take the tablet up to Sequester,
Okay.
and I just ask him, all right, what do you know about the black powder? Make it quick. We got to get back.
Sequester hits his pipe as always.
The fucking pipe, Sequester, spit it out.
Through squinty eyes, blows the smoke up into the air.
While this is happening, I run up there.
Good to see you again, Master. Good to see you.
I'd start
Master
crackling the
Tango.
lightning in my hand. Sequester.
I look at Miranda. I say, Miranda,
By
what have
this,
you found out
at this
about the black
point, at this point, it's not he's like afraid of the lightning more than he's annoyed by the lightning. Like he's just like, oh, this again. All right, I'll get to the point.
Good.
Gonna press MD.
Adam State.
Oh,
What do we got?
Another sub. Another sub.
Huh? Who? What? Oh, Cleric. Thanks for the follow.
Cleric, what up?
Thank you, Claire.
So he tells you, black powder. You stumbled. You really stepped in shit with this one, guys. Black powder is rare. It's not common around these parts.
Yeah, we knew that, Sequester. Get to the point.
All right. You'll usually find black powder in the large mining operations. You wanted to know how much it's worth? Well, a lot. I don't have an exact value for you.
Give me a
It would be-
ballpark.
I can give you a ballpark, but it would be determined on the merchant who would purchase it from you.
Okay.
But each one of these kegs of black powder could possibly fetch upwards of 2,000 gold apiece.
Okay.
Nice.
As far as who would buy it, well, we don't have many dwarven merchants in the city as of yet, or as of this time. But the dwarves are always concerned with their mining operations, and I would say a dwarvish merchant would be most interested. As far as the best one to sell to, well, from what I've heard, they're newcomers to the city. But I've heard they've been dealing very well with a lot of the population. Takes another hit of his pipe. Dangar's patience wearing thin.
It's so thin.
Can I look at Miranda
So
and say,
thin.
Yeah.
Miranda, who do we sell it to? Can we make explosives?
He's talking about the Hammerhand brothers on Worms Crossing. I've heard also, they were right across the street from us, from the brothel. And I've heard they do great business, even though they're newcomers.
Oh, the ones you cursed out.
So, yeah,
There we go.
I haven't seen anyone going back and forth with black powder, but I'd say they'd be very interested in purchasing it from you guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Miranda.
You're quite welcome.
All right.
Someone's got to do work around here.
Looking at her, does she look like she's taking care of Sequester?
She's looking in better spirits, yes.
Good. She's healing up from her wounds.
Sequester's not harassing her, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, and she's healing up
Yeah.
from her
Sequester's like an
wounds
ancient
and-
hobgoblin. He has no
I gave
romantic
him
interest at this point.
strict instructions.
He just
last
hits his
time,
pipe
too.
and sips his
Might as
ale.
well- Is she healing from her wounds from
Yes.
Cowrie?
So I take out the founder's tablet. I give it to Sequester. I said, we need to know everything we can about this. It is written in Celestial. I don't remember if you speak Celestial, Sequester. If you don't, I'm sure you could learn it. I know you're very good with languages. But similar to the black powder,
I don't know
we
if
need
I
a
can learn.
value, Sequester. We need to know if there's any mention of this in Baldur's Gate. God damn it. Listen to me. Value, its origins, and if there's any word that anyone in Baldur's Gate is looking for it.
All right.
And I say,
Like I was saying, I don't know if I can learn Celestial, but I might know a fella or two who speaks that ancient tongue.
There
I
you
say,
go.
I say to Miranda,
Use your head.
what it says isn't important. It's the history of Baldur's Gate. It's the founding tablet. The value, who we can sell it to. I trust you. And I put my hand on her shoulder and say,
She shakes. No, I'm just kidding. She's
I say-
disgusted by your presence.
don't worry. Mask will guide you to the answers.
Thank you, Thaddeus.
Yeah, Thaddeus. I like that nickname.
All right, so value,
I might have
we
my
could
wife
sell
start
it to.
calling
I'm
me
not gonna lie, that was a
Thaddeus.
complete slip of tongue, but it worked.
value, who to sell it to,
Yes.
and if there's any word of it going around Baldur's Gate.
Okay, it's gonna be another two days.
Okay.
That's fine.
2 evenings till he has that information
I
for
might
you.
have to start call them Mrs. Colby Daddy.
How long has it been right now from when we left?
Maybe like 2 hours.
All right, so it's
Now,
past,
as this
it's past when we
as
could
this is
communicate
happening,
back.
back at the museum,
It's word.
Jack
We're
and Milo, you guys are
In the 2 hours they've been gone, would I be able to take a short rest?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, I think we'd all get a short rest.
Well,
Yes.
if we're hustling back and forth, we're not
Probably
really
not.
resting.
No, you guys could definitely take a short rest.
Working on our cardio.
Now, you guys are just kind of chilling in the middle of the room.
I think they're. What are you doing? You guys at the portal in the middle of the room?
I'm
Or?
guarding the portal, yeah.
Yeah, not standing next to it, but like probably standing over by where the cage was, just to like keep an eye on
Okay.
it, but not standing
Now-
in front of it.
You gotta
The
use body-
door, all of a sudden,
Actually, is the cage
Shrieks
cage
loudly.
open, right?
the cage
The
is
bars
open,
are
yeah.
bent.
Yeah, the
I
bars
wanna
are bent open.
Stand in the cage, peeking out at the
Okay.
portal.
The
Yeah.
door shrieks loudly. He's coming. He's returning. Now, as the door says this, the portal begins to like shimmer, and a robed figure doesn't enter, but pokes his head through the portal. Sees, at least he doesn't see Milo, but he sees Jack's kind of maybe just chilling, just like cross-legged, sitting
Am
in the
I
middle of the
facing
room.
the portal?
You're facing the portal,
Yeah,
so you
said
make
you're
eye
You said you're
contact.
guarding it, right?
You're guarding.
So
He
you'd
looks
be-
at you.
yeah.
You look at him. His head goes back through the portal. He's gone again.
Can he make like a dex roll to see if he can like grab him?
That's what I was gonna
No.
say. No.
There's no chance of you grabbing this guy. He peeks in. He sees you. He peeks out. He's back through the portal.
He's a monk. He's super dex. Get that
Not
snatch.
happening. Not
Can't
happening.
try. Let him try.
No.
So
Not
I tell these two,
Say, listen, someone just took their head to the portal, took a look around, and then they just disappeared immediately.
Well, it's been too long.
Oh, it's
I
been too
can't-
long.
But
Yeah.
I do have sending, so I will use a third level.
Yeah,
spell
communicate with them.
to send sending. I'll say, someone poked their head through the portal. They left. We couldn't catch them. Should we go after him or wait for you?
Wait for us. We'll be right there. I say, Dengar, we gotta go.
Well, do we want to send them after now? Maybe they could catch him, and he'd be right on his heels, and we could follow afterwards. At least let them jump through. If he's not there, they jump back out.
If anything, before I'm waiting for anything, I am going to take Elvis, and throw him through the portal, and tell him just to follow.
Okay.
And that's all he can do. And then once
I
go
think we
through
should
the portal,
stay
I
on hot on his
contact
heels.
him.
If there's no
So
trail,
as
we'll
Elvis
meet back
emerges on
up,
the
yeah.
side, he sees this robe figure booking it through the ruins and like around a wall that you can't like see him now.
He's just
So he does see the robe figure taking off,
okay.
running away.
All right. We'll hightail it back.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you waiting for them or are you going through the portal?
I mean, I don't know. You sent Elvis through. Would you go through, or it's up to you guys?
Look at it, Jack.
I'm gonna poke my head through. I'm not gonna go through it. I just want to see what I want to
Like
roll
the
for
same-
perception to see
Sure.
what it looks like.
Okay.
What's my? That's an 8.
You stick your head through the portal, and literally all you see is like almost like a ruined courtyard. You don't even see Elvis because he's too small.
Mhm.
You look up in the sky. It's like a night sky. You look around. Wind blowing, dust swirling, but you don't see the robe figure. You don't see Elvis.
Okay. So I come back out through the portal on the other side. I just wanted to see what it was.
Are you waiting for us or no?
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start chasing after the guy.
All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. I guess we rush back.
Yeah, we rush back as fast as
We
we
double
can.
time it as fast as we can back. If it's an hour away, would it say if we're double timing it, would it take us half the time, like 30 minutes to get back?
Sure. I want you to give yourselves one exhaustion level, though.
We can't roll Constitution save, try to stop the exhaustion?
You can if you want to.
Yeah, yeah, I want to stop the exhaustion. Yeah. 19.
Okay. You don't get exhausted.
Wait, what's happening? Sorry.
Roll Constitution save.
Let's try to stop getting exhausted.
Yeah.
Bro, Dangar has great cardio.
It's just con. Yeah.
Forever.
Yikes.
We can.
3.
You're going to take exhaustion.
Okay. So
One
what does that
exhaustion
mean?
level. I believe, Dylan, you probably know this, right? I think it's like 3 exhaustion levels and you go incapacitated, I think?
The first one.
I forget.
Should be.
You brought the DM manual? Nice. You have the new one, or?
Hit,
the player's
hit
handbook.
conditions
I'll play your
It
handbook.
should be right there for you.
and scroll to the bottom. You should see exhaustion.
Yeah.
Even
So you
easier.
just give yourself one level of exhaustion.
6.
Yeah, we've actually never used it, but I
No,
figured it
it's
made
cool.
sense for that situation.
Exhaustion levels.
Oh, so any check you do, it's minus 2 times your exhaustion level.
Okay.
So like any check roll.
Your speed is reduced.
Okay. And then the more exhaustion is minus
Your
4,
speed
like,
is reduced by 5 feet.
the level, so like if I have 6 exhaustion levels,
Yeah.
it's minus 12. on
Oh,
any
jeez.
roll.
That sucks.
Yeah, but also your speed is reduced by 5 feet,
Can you get back?
and finishing a long rest removes exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah, I use,
God,
I
I
use
shot.
a lot of spells, so I probably should rest.
We probably
Yeah.
should long rest at the base of this.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, so when we get there, I think we should. All right. I think we've all pretty battled up. We're all pretty banged up. I think
Up
we
to you
should
guys.
take a long rest and guard the portal in shifts.
Sure.
What do you think, Jack?
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Go for it. Take a long rest.
Do we have to roll anything to guard the portal? Like any?
No. Nothing's going to occur while you're long resting. But the door is going to say to you that was his master. That was Ollivander.
Okay.
and
I'm translating this to the group.
Yes, and that he has no means of returning unless he were to come back through the portal. He obviously spotted you, so you may possibly have him cornered. And he reminds you again that you defeat him, you gain his powerful object, and you help to also release his spirit from the door.
I say that's nice, door. I say, what's your name, by the way?
Elevander.
Elevander? Kind of sounds like Ollivander. The person.
I didn't choose my name; he chose it for me. You would not be able to pronounce my name in the ancient tongue.
I speak Elvish.
It's even more ancient than that.
Interesting.
My name is.
So, well, your mother must have not liked it.
Okay, so we're back in the.
We're taking a long
Yes.
rest in shifts guarding the portal.
Yes.
Cool.
And I don't know if you ever heard the door basically told him that was Ollivander. You have him cornered because he can't come back through the portal unless he were to fight you guys directly.
The only thing you can do is come. So we can literally just wait him out or go through.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to be in any rush to get back, knowing that we're here waiting for him.
I'm going to, just for their sake, use prestidigitation to create a illusory image of what he looks like, so they know what he looks like as well as we do.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Oh, good.
So this is who poked his head through the portal. This is what his face looks like.
Okay. I can actually show you what he looks like.
Jack
punched him.
Do you have Twitch
No.
pulled up?
He tried.
Does anyone have
Jack.
Twitch pulled up?
You got to work on your reflexes there.
Yeah, I got Twitch up.
So this is Ollivander.
Hold on.
Hooded figure, human. Not very nice looking, pale skinned.
Little illusion floating above my hand. That's what he looks like.
What is it?
He's ugly.
He's a human?
Yes.
He's ugly.
drow. I fucking hate drow.
No, he's just a human, very pale skinned.
Are you sure he's not a drow?
Pretend he is.
If he is, we're going in after him.
I would like to convince Daimor
Kmore
that he's a drow.
Kmore says, insight check that door and let it know what happened to the door at the start. Kaboom.
Damn straight.
Threaten it.
Oh.
All right, so let's...
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
I would say at this point, let's cautiously go after him.
Yeah, sure.
And if we know he's not coming back anytime soon. If there's no trail, we could always go out and and come back.
I say to Milo, could you have Elvis stay about 15, 20 feet in front of us? And what's your range on your seeing through his eyes?
100 feet. As long as one of you put your hand on my shoulder and guide me, I can keep my eyes.
Put your hand on my shoulder.
Can Elvis also relay to you like conversations or?
I can see through his eyes and hear through his ears.
But
up to 100.
can you also translate what those people are saying through his?
He hears it.
Okay.
I hear
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I can take.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Clear the board.
I want him to put his hand on my shoulder.
Clear the board. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, follow his lead, and watch and hear through.
Erase all the lines too.
Jack would lead the way. I'm assuming.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
You could keep the same battle map. Bear with us, folks. You don't have to go crazy with putting the ruins up, but give yourselves at least a barrier between. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
And also put. This is going to be our Ollivander.
Okay. Where would you like him?
And
Looks like a drow.
He's using a hat to hide his
I don't.
ears.
This is just going to. Well, not yet. Hold on. Never mind.
Where do you want
Never mind.
Chris, you want to throw some of those pillars in here too?
Which
Fine.
pillars? Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Here you go. That was for something else, but sure.
It's just random ruins. Just whatever.
Okay. So you're gonna notice Elvis sees Ollivander kind of pacing back and forth in this large courtyard amongst the ruins.
Okay.
Is he there? I don't see him.
Oh yeah, I don't know where you want him. Where do you want him?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle. Okay.
Where
You
are
also,
we coming from?
He hasn't said
oh yeah,
that,
where's the
though.
portal?
Oh, I took
was
the
over
portal
here?
off. Yeah,
It was
over
where
here.
do you want the portal?
Put the portal like right in the front here. You're coming through.
Coming from that
Yeah.
side. Okay.
But
So let's say we're
Elvis is leading the way.
That's fine, yeah.
and then
Where's
Jack
Elvis?
we're all like huddled together
Does
behind
Elvis
Jack.
have to like stealth or anything to get to a vantage point? Where
No,
he
he's
can
not
see
going to
him?
notice a rat, you know.
Okay,
And also from Ollivander's perspective, he doesn't see the portal. You don't see him either, but Elvis sees him pacing back and forth. He's also going to notice like a small campsite that's set up in one of the corners. So Ollivander's been chilling here for a while.
Okay.
And he's pacing back and forth, and you hear him saying, "Where is she? Where is she? I've been here 2 fucking days, and now I can't even go back through this portal. Who are these people?"
You said we can't see him yet, or we can?
Elvis
can.
So
You
I'm,
can
I'm,
relay that.
I'm relaying this.
But
I,
you
I
can't-
can't hear you guys.
You can't hear. He
Yeah.
can't hear or see us.
But I'm telling you
Yes.
what I see.
So
and hear.
I'm gonna halt the group because he's
Mhm.
holding on to me. So he'll halt with me, and then he relays that information to us.
Now,
Okay.
as this is being translated, all of a sudden Ollivander stops pacing, and a woman shimmers into existence in front of him. You see this woman with long, lustrous golden hair. Her eyes also, well, this is, again, this
Through
is
the rat.
through the rat. Her eyes are also seemingly gold as well.
Go.
She's extremely and splendidly dressed. Her dress also seems to be made of and adorned by all sorts of precious metals and gemstones. And when you guys are seeing this, you get real excited. You're like, "Oh my god, what is that worth?" Your heart's skipping beats. You're wondering who the hell this person is. You're also seemingly have a vague recognition of her. Please all roll religion.
Ooh, that's good. Dirty 20.
It's dirty 20. Okay.
10.
Okay.
Crit fail.
13.
Okay. You rolled the dirty 20?
Yes.
Okay. With your dirty 20, you are going to all of a sudden have that light bulb pop in your head that you have seen this figure before. Perhaps on your many journeys in and out of the Twin Songs district with where all the altars and temples are. You just all of a sudden realize, holy shit, this is Joaquin.
Joaquin? How you
Joaquin
spell
Phoenix.
Not Joaquin Phoenix. This is Joaquin, the lesser deity
that? How you spell
of
that?
wealth and trade. Waukeen. Joaquin. At least I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. And if you look on the stream, so everybody could see,
I'll give me 1 second.
this is Joaquin. This is what she looks like.
Wealth and trade, you said?
Yes, the deity of wealth and trade.
Okay.
All right. She's very beautiful, very rich. Now,
She looks snooty.
especially you, Thaddeus, also realize something beyond, stealing her outfit and selling it, is that as a worshiper of Mask, you know her to be the bitter enemy of Mask. Mask doesn't have very many enemies, but Joaquin is one of the primary enemies of Mask. Reason being is she is the deity of wealth and trade. Mask is the god of, deity of shadows and thievery. So they kind of are complete opposite ends of the spectrum with each other. She does not respect the thieving, and he doesn't respect like the honest trade. So
What race is she represented as?
she appears as a human female.
Okay.
I relay that information
Correct.
to the group at a whisper.
Okay. Now they begin conversation. He was screaming, all upset. I've been waiting here 2 days, and finally you appear after all this shit, basically. Now she looks pissed. And she says, "Well, I don't answer to you, Professor. I take my time. I told you to wait here for me, and I would show up when I show up. And we had an agreement. You said it wouldn't be much longer until you figured out how to dispel the curse upon the sword. You know I cannot hope to wield it against Mask. Until then, my patience is growing thin.
As this is going on, you're relaying this to us. Could we stealth
Sure.
up to this conference? Do you guys want to do that? Do you want to stealth up and try to see if we can
go
get the
for it.
drop on these
For
people?
So if you're gonna do that, you're gonna approach like the walls of the ruins, like
the
looking into the courtyard.
walls,
Yes.
Just trying to stealth up.
Yes. All roll stealth.
He's still relaying this information to us. Let's stealth it up.
Oh, I've been okay still.
So 23 for me.
Okay.
21.
7.
Well, you have your cloak. You have
12.
advantage,
Right?
right?
Yeah.
I know. I'm
So
gonna
throw
hang
my
back.
Elven Cloak
Okay.
on, but
You're
I'll
all
roll
gonna
over
stealth
21.
up to the wall. You're all gonna make it to the wall.
Okay.
Now, as you're stealthing up, the conversation is continuing.
Like Scooby-Doo style.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear.
Like,
You're gonna hear Ollivander say, "My lady, I still await several ingredients that are arriving from Neverwinter in but 2 more days' time. Once I possess them, I should be able to divert the energy of the curse away from the sword. I apologize it's taken longer than expected, but I promise you, I will have it done. Our agreement stands still, does it not?" Joaquin responds, "Of course my word holds. However, you know the consequences of failing me." Now, as this conversation is happening, you're approaching the wall. Now, Jack, you're not the most limber and stealthy person. So as you hit the wall, not only do you kind of trip into the wall, but as you trip into the wall, it kind of lets some of the stones loose, and an extremely large centipede crawls across your leg and scares the living shit out of you.
Makes sense.
Wouldn't expect that to happen.
can I roll Dex to try to like cover his mouth super quick to stop him from making a noise?
You can.
15.
Okay. So you do cover his mouth just in time before he lets out a yelp. The centipede scurries off.
Christ.
However, they do hear the sound of the rubble breaking, and Joaquin says, "You imbecile! You were followed. I take my leave." And she just vanishes into
I
thin
fire
air.
my crossbow.
We go
Really?
and jump.
I go straight at the Ollivander. I shoot a crossbow right at him.
Okay.
I know that Joaquin is an enemy of Mask, and he's dealing with her.
Yeah.
She's gone. I know if he's dealing with an enemy of Mask, then he must be an enemy of Mask. And I shoot right at him. Before he even sees me, I just loose my crossbow right at his face.
Okay. Okay.
Do I attack with advantage because he doesn't see me?
Yeah, surprise.
Yeah. 14 plus 9, 23.
It's gonna hit. Yeah.
I'm going to spend one of my dice to knock him prone.
Okay.
He has to make his dexterity saving throw at 17.
Okay. Okay.
8.
He does not save.
I'd say to Thaddeus, Thaddeus, we need to speak with him. Don't kill him.
No, I'm aiming for his kneecap.
So, tell me how much damage he takes.
Hold on. 5.
And let's change the music.
That's,
That's too calm.
20 damage. I shoot him right in the side of the knee and knock him prone.
Okay. What were they just going to do? Oh, yeah, music.
You said she vanished, right? So she's gone.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
So at this point, though, Thaddeus is the only one that's in view, right?
Yeah, I stepped out
One
from behind the
second.
wall and
So as far as he knows, it's just Thaddeus right now.
Yes.
Okay. So then before I have
Oh,
to
there we
roll
go.
initiative 2, I want to poke my head out and cast something on him.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. What do you want to do?
Sleep.
You want to cast sleep on him?
Yep.
Okay. Now, would he be rolling with like disadvantage or whatever, or taking some kind of penalty because he's prone right now?
for sleep, I don't think so.
That's up to
Okay.
you. If
All
I'm
right, well,
catching him
let's-
off guard, because I'm also casting
Yeah.
it before I'm even taking it.
All right, what's the what I gotta do?
It's a wisdom 15 saving throw.
Okay,
Then we can have Jack sit on.
nat 20. So he
All right.
he feels the jolt of like a spell cast upon him, and he yelps out, but he's still prone on the ground. I want
Probably
you to
aware of
everyone to roll
everyone's
initiative at this
presence,
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
17.
Okay, 1 second.
7.
11.
No.
27.
Jesus. Jack,
I'm plus
Dang.
9 to initiative, and I rolled
Bad.
an 18.
Milo.
27. Do I want to switch with anybody, or do I just want to put another?
You could switch it
I'm
with,
sorry. What was
Did
your
you
thing again?
7. Okay, I'm before you.
27.
you could switch it with me so I can try to put him to sleep.
Milo,
again.
what'd you get?
I can just shoot him.
11.
I'll shoot him in the other.
Dangar
17.
and Jack.
7.
7.
Strong.
Is anyone switching orders?
I don't think so.
University
Okay. So it's Thaddeus.
Oh, baby and RoboClick.
It's Dangar. It's Milo. It's Jack. And lowly Ollivander's last. Okay. No. All right. With that being said, before you launch into combat, he is going to just say something real quick.
Sure. He has a right. He can say it while he still can.
He says, "So you've come through the portal, which must mean you have the sword. I have but no choice. You must die." So, with that being said, Thaddeus, what are you doing?
That's the wrong thing to say. I'm going to bonus action dash
Okay,
so I can get right up next to him.
sure.
And I whip out my daggers. And I go to stab him. I roll with advantage.
Okay.
Stabby, stabby, cut, cut.
It's a 25 to hit on my first dagger.
Yeah.
I have advantage on the
1
attack,
second.
so I get sneak attack. Dagger's a D4, yeah. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to stab him in the face. 6, 12, 18, 19. Oh, that's 21. Savage attacker.
Oh, wait, you said you did 20 damage on the first hit when you shot him, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
And then
that
I'm
right?
doing another 27 damage with my first dagger attack.
Okay.
And so that dagger attack going to come down, and I'm just going to slice him right like he's prone on all fours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to come and I'm going to dig one right into the knee that I didn't shoot. I'm going to put it right into his calf
Okay.
because I'm going non-lethal here. And then I'll do my second dagger attack. And that's a 14 plus 9. That's another 20. 25 to hit. 3. That's
do you got?
8 damage on the second attack.
8? Okay. All right.
So I don't get sneak attack on every attack. I wish I did.
Anything else?
That's it.
Dangar?
All right, so it's to me. So same thing. I'm gonna do non-lethal.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Blight,
Blight? Okay.
level 4.
Oh boy.
Bro, this dude's getting messed.
It's gonna
I was
be.
gonna say, I'm not even gonna get to go.
It's a con 15 saving.
I should
throw.
have boosted the challenge rating on this guy.
You didn't know
it's
we'd
a con,
sneak attack.
It's a
him.
con 15.
Con
There's
15?
no physical
Okay.
element. I just kind of mutter under my breath. 11.
19.
Lemon?
So what's what happens? You're going to take half?
Yeah.
Okay.
Suck lemons.
Ooh, this was a good roll. Fuck. 15, 16, 17, 22, 28, 34. 17 damage.
Okay.
How's he
Anything
looking?
else?
How's he looking?
And then
He's still looking pretty
how
strong.
much damage did you do with your daggers?
I did
Like
20,
30-something, right?
41 plus
That's fine.
41 plus 7. So I did 48 damage by myself.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so
I shot him, then I did 2 dagger attacks. So yeah,
Mhm.
I did 47 damage by myself.
Okay. then
Plus you're 17.
I'm not gonna bother giving you dragon breath.
No, you don't need to. I got sneak attack with my daggers. 'cause
I'm
he's
just
prone.
gonna, slide over to the other side, behind like half cover over here. I'm gonna end my turn.
Mr. Milo?
Oh crap! Does anybody know what Jack's speed is? Can he make it to?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's a monk. He has like 45 speed.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just want to make sure. Okay, so then I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and give him a little push towards him, and then cast greater invisibility on him.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, invisible Jack.
So he's
That hasn't been
invisible.
done before.
He's invisible, and it does not end when he attacks.
What happened?
No,
Just
just
stays
say Austin,
invisible.
careful with the cat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so it's greater, so it doesn't end when he
Yes,
attacks.
so he's just invisible until I.
Jack,
lose
congratulations, you're invisible.
Yes.
Thanks to Milo.
It does not end when you attack, so you'll have advantage on all of your
I'm
attacks.
just-
getting
just-
fucking pummeled.
A ghost that's about to beat the shit out of this guy.
This man on all fours with multiple knife wounds to his legs and an arrow in one of
He's
his
got
knees.
necrotic damage sucking the life out of him.
And then I will just kind of move over to this window so I can at least see through it.
My turn.
Is it the guy's turn or is it Jack's
Nope,
turn?
it's my
The
turn.
guy,
He's last.
Ollivander's last.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. He messed up. He made a fatal mistake by rolling.
Quarter's
Oh, yeah.
You done
dead.
fucked up there, Aaron.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep.
Lovely.
And he trips.
And he's prone, so you have advantage. And you're invisible, so you have advantage.
Jesus.
Oh, I forgot he was prone. He's too late.
Oh, that's a 12
That's right, you have advantage.
Does not hit.
advantage. Yep, I know. What is that? I can't see.
6.
So 15.
Does not hit.
Okay, so that's the first attack.
You're high AC for a spellcaster. 9.
18.
Hits.
Roll to see if you get the crit.
I know.
Yes.
Let's go! Nat 20 on the second
Nice,
roll.
nice.
And he's
Okay.
prone. Switch.
And he's prone.
At least that's quarter stab. You
Okay.
So what? It's just 1, right? I missed the first one.
Yeah, you missed the first one.
So 12 plus 9. So 21 damage.
This guy's just
Okay.
getting the shit beat out of him.
I'm not.
He's taken
He's
over.
bleeding.
He's
He's
taken
bleeding
over
from every orifice at this
He's
point.
taken over 100 damage so far.
Yeah.
So I yell out again, Jack, don't kill him.
I'm doing non-lethal.
Okay.
I'm doing non-lethal.
okay.
But I will use.
Just wanted to make
I will
sure.
use my flurry of blows.
Well,
to hit
good
him.
thing you said that because I was going to call you out on that because what you just did, you didn't say non-lethal.
Yeah.
But you didn't kill him, so.
Well, I heard you say he's looking pretty strong, so I said, all right, I'm not going to kill him with
Yeah.
what I have.
Now it's nothing.
Yeah.
Now it's not.
That's why I
Okay.
see he's struggling. He's
Okay.
bleeding.
Fair enough.
23.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Roll one more time. See if you get the crit. Okay. All right.
I'm gonna murk this guy before he gets a chance to even attack.
You don't want him to barely breathe.
Ooh, that was 6.
Yes.
I know. Is it?
Yes. It's a D8, right?
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
can't. Which way does it go?
Well, it can't be a 9. So it's a 6.
Good call.
If it's a D8, it can't be a
That's
9.
another 15.
Okay.
Then for the second flurry
This
of
is a
blows.
D6, by the way, not an 8. You still rolled a 6,
Whatever.
so take it. Nice.
No, 17.
Yep.
17 plus 9 hit.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
See if you get the crit. See if you get the crit.
Let's not do that.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
12.
12.
Oh, okay. All right. Here's my big one.
Oh.
Yeah.
3.
So then another 12.
Another 12.
Another 12.
He is looking very, very weak right now.
Hope, man. Like 150 damage. Action
No,
surge.
no.
All right. Now it's his turn.
Okay. Finally. Hold on.
He's just getting his ass kicked by invisible. He's getting hit with an invisible stick. He's getting like stabbed. Like, what the fuck? And I'm just standing there like,
Keep in mind, these are heavy blows. These aren't.
from an invisible half orc
It's a 7 foot, 300 pound orc soldier
kicking
monk.
this man
That's
into
Jack.
sleep.
Good old Jack Thornton.
Literally trying to kick him to sleep.
I want to use that Shade Archive character. My boy Finral.
Okay.
I will kick you.
He is going to use.
Is he going to get up from being prone?
Yes, he's going to get up from being prone.
All right.
Finally.
I'll slit his.
Careful with that camera.
If he tries to pass by me, opportunity attack.
All right. He is going to Misty Step as his bonus action. He can do it at will. It doesn't cost a spell slot.
Do you guys want him to move from there?
No.
I'm gonna counterspell.
Yeah.
Yes, make a Constitution saving throw DC 17.
17. Okay, hold on. Con.
Guys, reach out and say nope.
So
I say under my. I don't hate having another spellcaster.
Nat 20.
Still
He's going to Misty
gives
Step,
you an opportunity.
but it's half.
Does not.
It's
Are
half
you
because
sure?
of.
I'm almost positive it does.
I don't
No.
think so.
I'm gonna
He would go half distance because of the coming up from prone, though, right?
No,
His
he's
movement is half, not his Misty Step.
Okay, all right. So move him 30 feet back away from everybody.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I tried.
Okay.
That's okay.
All right. Now, with that being said, a lot of spells to choose from. What do I want to do?
He's looking pretty banged up, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Got his vocal cord.
About to hit him with that. About to hit him with that 1-inch punch. Just gonna put my fingers up to his nose and just
Oh, the other snatch man goes first.
Hold him down. Gouge his eyes out.
Rip out his tongue.
Yes, I can get right up to him.
Okay, I can't use that spell because I don't have that book. Never mind about that spell. 1 second, guys.
I don't like that he's thinking.
Oh,
I
he's
like
thinking.
Don't think, just do.
I don't like it.
How far at this point is Milo and Dengar?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. About
Beyond 60.
75.
Okay, all right.
for
But
Milo.
the three of
60
you
to
are within
Dengar.
60. Okay.
Yes, us three.
All
Milo's
right. I
about
want to
75.
use this spell. However, for some reason, this is directly off D&D Beyond. So it's official, everything. It's called Circle of Death.
Oh, cool.
It's a 6th level spell.
Great. Sounds great. Sounds like a good time.
Negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot sphere from a point you choose within. Within range. And the range is 150 feet.
So, you
Yeah.
could just
So I'm
drop
going to
it.
center it that it's going to be able to hit all of you. However, this is what I'm confused about. Each creature in that area makes a Constitution saving throw. However, it doesn't say what number.
It's the character's spell.
Yeah.
DC.
Spell DC. Okay, all right.
Also, you have to make sure you're not in the circle.
Well, yeah. You can just cast it in front of you
Yeah.
so that we're on the beginning of the circle.
Because each
Yeah.
creature in the circle, that includes you.
Okay.
But
So yes,
Don't
he is going to
say
cast it that it's not going to hit him.
Yeah.
So it will probably be
Constitution
even
saving
closer
throw.
to the portal, if anything. But
Yeah.
that's fine.
regardless. Okay. So please
What's-
all roll.
What's his spell DC? What are we trying to do?
His
here?
spell DC is.
Do you have advantage on cons?
Only when they're for concentration.
Okay.
Where does it usually say that?
I mean, on the character sheet, if you go to spells, it's at the very top.
Yeah,
It'll say DC with a number next to it.
like
Bear with me.
whoever is a whatever level spellcaster with a plus something to hit and a DC of.
Yeah. Like, can I see yours?
What? Hold on, I'm reading something right now.
This is annoying because it's generated, so it's not official. It's not telling me a spell DC.
Just throw it into...
Or
Just make it up,
Yeah,
dude.
just pick it up. Yeah, pick something.
Okay.
What number do you want to pick?
What number do you want to pick?
Yeah, what do you want us to beat?
Since he's a pretty high level spellcaster, I want you to be a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Sure.
Constitution.
Yes.
Happy 20.
Dirty 20.
Jesus.
19.
Jesus.
Dirty
What?
20 for me.
11.
Okay, all right. All but Jack are going to take half damage from the Circle of Death.
I'll be all right, boys. Don't worry.
And it is 8 d8s.
I'll be all right.
And I'm gonna have to borrow some d8s from people. Thank you, sir.
I got one.
And
I have like 17 over here.
2, 3.
That's why the big D20
Four.
gets had a chance. Save me
think I
from the
need my
beholder too.
All right, you boys ready?
Yeah.
Will my uncanny dodge work? When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack.
24 for everybody. 24 for Jack, 12 for everybody else.
No. I'll take the 12.
Didn't do too much.
I'll eat that. We eat those.
And as he does that, he's crushing the powder of a black pearl, and he's just going,
the Black Pearl. Jack Sparrow. I say, where's the rum?
He used his bonus action, so that's his turn.
All right, back to me.
He's about to be struggling.
Back to the snatch mom.
I run up to him. Actually, you know what? I can see him from where I am, right?
I say, Thaddeus, pity the fool.
Yeah.
I can't. All right, so I'll run up to him. I'd go to non-lethal. I attempt to stab him with my first dagger. 16.
It does not hit.
Oh, wow.
His
I
AC,
go to
think,
stab him
is
with the
17.
second dagger. That definitely doesn't.
No,
hit
it tied.
That
Tied
definitely
defender.
doesn't. That definitely doesn't hit that. I rolled
Okay.
a natural 5.
So even in his weakened state, he kind of shifts left, shifts right, dodges both your stabs.
I'll use my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
for my help tactic, and I'll say, Jack, finish this fucker off.
Don't gotta tell me
And he
twice.
has advantage on his next attack.
I just gotta wait my turn.
All right, so it's back to me.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I take out my lightning bolt twig. I lob.
Just be careful, because you can't. Can
Don't
you
hit me.
non-lethal a spell?
Yeah,
Can you?
yeah, you
Sure.
definitely can.
Okay.
You won't hit me, will you?
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna non-lethal lob, fire my witch bolt at him.
Okay.
I catch
It's +7 to hit.
catch it on the alley, and I dunk it on his head.
14.
Nope.
Pass it.
Witch bolt flies past, crumbles one of the pillars, but doesn't hit him. Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay. Done?
Done.
Mr. Milo, what do you got for us?
I don't want to kill him. So
Smack him around a little bit. Have some fun.
Punch him.
Yeah, as a wizard.
Punch him in the
Unarmed
kneecap.
strike.
Yeah.
3-piece
he
and a
doesn't look
soda.
like he's like about to die, does he? Just like he's just hurt.
I'm doing.
Yeah, no, he's not like on death's door,
Alright,
but
so I'm
he's
going
looking
to,
pretty weak.
I'm doing lethal.
Run up. So I'm hiding peek out behind the pillar first, and I'm
Okay.
going to cast Mind Sliver on him, which is an intelligence saving throw 17.
Okay, let's see what I got here. Another 20.
Alright. There you go. So they're not going to do nothing then. And then I will.
He feels something probe his mind. He just shakes it off, though.
That's it. I'm just going to duck behind the pillar. And hide
Okay.
there.
What are you showing me?
Nothing. I'm waiting to drop it.
Oh.
Is it your turn?
What,
it's my
what are you
turn.
doing? Yes, Jack. What would you
Okay,
like to do?
sweet.
Proceed to beat the man about the.
Nat 20.
And what are you doing? To hit?
Non-lethal nat 20.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
And what are you doing?
So 2 plus 9 is 11. So that's 11 damage.
Okay.
My
He's
sec-
still up and running.
Go for my second attack. It's another nat 20.
Okay, it hits.
Damn. Oh my god.
Stop rolling. Just drop it.
Yeah. So 4, 9, 10, 11. So another 13.
Okay, he's still up and running.
Okay, unarmed strike is my bonus action.
He's bleeding pretty profusely, though.
You do have advantage because you're invisible.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'll take advantage. Alright. Dirty 20.
Okay, it hits.
Okay. What is that?
8.
Oh, there you go.
8. So 17 more.
Okay, you're going to knock him to the floor. He is defeated. He is defeated.
Is he
I'm
incapacitated?
invisible, but I'm holding him like a hockey fight. I'm just grabbing him.
Yes, no, he's not incapacitated, but hold on.
Incapacitated.
Everyone else just sees it.
You see his head just.
DM question. So this is the first time you guys have ever non-lethal someone in a battle like this. Unless you kill him, you're not going to get XP though, right?
It's up to you.
That's not how in Baldur's Gate it don't matter. You get
Doesn't matter?
incapacitated, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Which is what most of my reference comes from, because that's what I have the most experience in
yeah.
is playing
I
Baldur's
mean, I would
Gate.
say if we defeated him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say we get it, but that's up
Okay.
to you.
All right. With that being said, though, he's just going to be breathing real heavy, bleeding, looking up at you with hatred in his eyes, but he can't even catch a breath to speak. So, what do you guys want to say to him?
Do you wanna-
waterboarding him.
He's also
So we all-
leaning. He's leaning on his staff, like to like hold himself up from just being felled to the ground.
I
Like
kick his staff.
you take it.
I kick his staff.
Oh, you kick his staff away from him.
now
Okay.
he's on the
So
ground.
now he just slumps to the ground.
And then right at that
Looks
moment,
even more
I'm gonna
pissed,
drop the
but-
invisibility. As he falls to the ground, Jack
He's
just
just like,
appears.
holy
His eyes
shit.
kind of like widen. And he sees this big, brutish orc.
Is that what was hitting me?
I want to roll
Makes
medicine
sense.
to see if we give him a minute, if he's going to be able to speak,
Sure.
or if Jack like crushed his larynx
Okay.
or whatever. 3.
You
He's there.
You can't determine whether or not he's like grievously injured. I mean, he's looking pretty worse for wear,
Yeah.
but
Bind his hands. Restrict at least some of the spells you can
I'll,
cast.
I'll, I
do
want
you have rope?
I do have rope.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
You tie him up.
You don't have to roll anything because he's
Okay, there you go.
extremely weak.
Incapacitated.
He's not.
I'll keep
retaliating.
I'll keep one of my daggers to his throat as this is happening.
I'm gonna hog tie him.
Oh, hands and feet tied to each other. That's what I'm talking.
Yeah, he can't move.
And I put my knife to his throat and I say, "You better tell me everything about Joaquin and this deal and everything you know about Mask
That curse on the sword.
and the curse on the sword."
So he's like coughing up blood, but he manages to speak out the words and says, "She came to me, knowing I came across this sword. She told me she needed it to defeat Mask. They've been a feud for ages and eons. Once she knew I had the sword in my possession, she knew I had capabilities of dispelment." He's breathing heavier and heavier. His words are coming out even shorter and more strained. "She promised me vast wealth and riches if I could only disenchant this sword and give it to her.
How much wealth and riches?
I would never have to worry about anything in the rest of my life."
I want to investigate him and just kind of pat him down,
Okay.
search him. Do I get advantage because he's hogtied?
Sure.
There we go. 25. That is high rolls, baby.
Rogue is broken.
There is nothing
So good.
upon his body.
No gold.
However,
However,
the staff that Jack had kicked away definitely catches your attention.
all right, I'll take the staff.
You want to pick the staff up?
I mean, I investigated. Do I know if it's gonna blow up if I touch it?
No, it's not. It's not going to blow up, but you do know it is a magical staff. You don't have any magical abilities, but you know
Okay.
this is a powerful
So if
weapon.
I know it's magical, I know I can look at Milo and say, "Milo, the staff over there seems to be pretty magical."
Best of my ability, can make an Arcana check to see if I know
Sure.
anything about it. So really, 21, 31.
I know this.
Wait,
That's
one second.
high roll.
That's my staff.
I made that.
Jesus, bro.
18 plus 13.
Milo's a good addition to the party.
The Thieves Guild, we high roll. Except for
Where is
Jack
it here?
and
Oh,
Jack.
just bear with me.
Actually, no, 2 nat 20s
Okay.
in a row. The Thieves Guild,
Those were
we
nat
high
20s,
roll.
You
not
got the stream
19s.
pulled up?
Yeah.
The stream pulled up? Oh, do you want to see what the staff looks like?
No.
No,
You don't?
I don't care.
It's not on the stream.
Now it is. So Milo holds the sword in his hands,
Staff.
feels its power within. This is a staff of power. That's what it's called, and I will tell you exactly what it does.
Looks like the one
Give
from
me 1
Skyrim.
second.
What's the one from Skyrim?
Is the staff like a good four? Is it good like
Staff
6
of
inches,
Sparks?
7 inches taller than him?
No.
Being a half.
Oh,
Yeah, it's decently large. Decently large.
None shall pass.
With that being said, it is a very rare staff. It has to be attuned by either a sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. It has 20 charges. It can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff. You get +2 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls made with it. Now, while just holding it in your possession or holding it in your hand, you're going to get a +2 bonus to your armor class, saving throws, and your spell attack rolls.
All right, I might want this staff.
Well, you got
It's a piece of junk.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does Milo even tell you about it? I mean, that's
Now-
up to him.
Also, while wielding the staff, you can cast one of the following spells on the following table from it, using your spell save DC. Now, each spell in particular costs a certain amount of charges. Like I said, the staff has 20 charges total. Cone of Cold, level 5 Fireball, Globe of Invulnerability, Hold Monster, Levitate, level 5 Lightning Bolt, Magic Missile, Ray of Enfeeblement, and Wall of Force. As far as regaining charges on the staff, it's going to regain 2d8 +4 expended charges daily at dawn. So every dawn, you're going to roll the 2d8 +4. That's how many charges the staff will regain. Now, if you expend the very last charge on the staff, like if you don't go to recharge it fully, you're going to roll 1d20. If you get a 1, you're going to retain its +2 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls, but it's going to lose all its other properties. If you get a nat 20, it's going to regain 1d8 +2 charges.
Okay. So you just got to not use it all.
Sorry for being long-winded. It's still a little bit more, but now you can do something called a Retributive Strike. You can take a magic action to break the staff over your knee or against any solid surface.
Bo Jackson that day.
The staff is going to be destroyed, and it's releasing its magic and explosion that fills a 30-foot emanation originating from it. You have a 50% chance to instantly travel to a random plane of existence, avoiding the explosion. If you fail to avoid the effect, you take force damage equal to 16 times the number of charges remaining in the staff. Now, each other creature in the area around this explosion has to make a DC 17 Dex saving throw. On a fail save, the creature takes force damage equal to 4 times the number of charges in the staff. And a successful save is going to take half as much damage.
You might want to write.
Needless to say, it's quite a nice
It's
staff.
probably on the item. Okay.
So
Basically,
So-
it's up to Milo when he wants to tell us about it.
I will.
Okay.
Is Milo revealing all this information?
Yeah, because as he's like kind of glancing at it, his eyes just light up, and you can just see he's like, and he
So
can't
cool.
hide that this is a cool thing.
Yeah.
So I do share what it is.
Okay.
You might find great use of this.
Okay, great.
Dango just grabs it.
After hearing him explain everything, I was like, oh, okay.
Dango's
cool.
eyes are like so.
Thank
Thank you again
you
for
should
not
be able-
burning me today.
You should be able to add it to your inventory, my staff of
Okay.
power.
I'll do that at the end.
Sure. You don't want to equip it right now?
It's
We're
12:22.
we're not in combat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. True.
It's getting late.
Okay. So with that being said,
We
you have the staff. He's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
We getting the XP from him?
Yes, you are going to get 8,400 from him.
Ooh. It's time to level up, my friend.
Did you level?
We did.
What are you, 13 now?
8,400. I can now walk on walls.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Don't do your leveling up now.
Yeah,
But-
yeah,
That's
yeah.
right, I'm gonna call it in a second.
I was saying, should we finish
Walk on vertical
interrogating him
surfaces.
later?
Well, finish what we're doing right this second. What else do you want to say to him?
All right, well, so we know about the Staff of Power.
You got the staff of
Joaquin
power.
hired him.
I feel like we need to have a longer conversation with him.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
there's a lot Dangard
I want to
wants.
know about the curse.
She mentioned a curse on that sword you found.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wanna know
I'm
about
more
the curse.
interested in his relationship with Joaquin because to me, I don't give a shit about Mask. I would rather establish a relationship with someone who can give us unlimited riches.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put that on you guys. Like, well, would you rather serve Mask, or would you rather be rich beyond your wildest dreams? If we're all about greed and serving our own purposes and riches,
We're gonna have to come back to that.
has
one.
Mask
We're gonna have to come back to that.
has
one.
Mask made you rich beyond your wildest dreams, or would you rather see where this can go? I see gold and riches beyond measure. To me, that is of the utmost importance.
We'll have to come back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta have
Yeah, we'll have to come back to this.
to me, that's a no-brainer.
So you guys want to call it?
Yeah, let's call it there.
I think
Seems
so.
like a good spot.
Okay. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. When are we?
Hell yeah. The 30th is the next
30th.
session.
30th is going to be our next session, 9 p.m. live here on Twitch. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Make sure you check out Wizard Works.
Yes,
We had a
yes,
blast
thank
hanging
you.
out with Dylan
Yeah,
tonight.
sure.
Check out
Being here.
check out his
For
pages
sure.
for sure. Yeah, Wizard Works.
All right.
That's Wizard Works. Look, Wizard Works.
Wizard.
All
Milo
right.
the Wizard works.
I love
Good
it.
night, everybody.
Wizard Works.
See you next time.
Later.